Hey man, and we putting down real game right now, man. We got the young king, man, Maki. He doing what he do, man. He talking shit and swallowing spit. So if y'all ain't with us, y'all against us. If you ain't up with the cause, you down with the fools. So look, right now, man, we finna break this shit down, man. We giving y'all great game,
man, you already
dog.
know what the fuck.
Hey man, quit playing with them and do what you do.
Whoa, it's the Plug Podcast. I'ma tell the truth and give a fuck, get mad. Widow in the chat, and we always on the gas. If I let the bass drop, it will leave you on your ass. Do it how we wanna do it. All my niggas, they been through it. Tired to see my people lose it. The world lost in confusion. I'ma take it back the life that I've been living. In a free world, I ain't tryna go to prison. They wanna see me victim and a part of the statistics. Guy got me right, cause he know I'm on a mission. Niggas tapping out, giving in to submission. I really gotta get it like I caught a new addiction. Baby, this me, I'm a fucking new addition. Boy, you ain't real, you a fucking contradiction. Tryna get my generation right, I ain't lying. Moving how I move every day, I ain't dying. The blind lead the blind, and they lost in the island. You talk about a rapper, and I'm talking about a child. Mama told me to stick to my senses. Come out the shelf and don't remain victim. Get what you get outside and get bigger. Pain is a presence deep in my room. Child dropping jewels, Mr. Smith dropping jewels. Big Mac out in Canada, we ain't known to play cool. I ain't tryna see a transformer in my kid's school. I got Kane by my side if a nigga wanna do it. Let the bass drop, make a face drop. I ain't changed, I grew up, grow up, or don't show up. We out in the world making changes. You on the internet talking. We out in the world making changes. You on the internet banging. It don't make sense. Yeah, it don't make sense. Comply with the narrative that they wanted. Lost in the graph within my own garment. Shaped from the world within with no promise. Speak how I feel for real. I'm just honest. I'm just honest. I said, yeah, comply with the narrative that they wanted. Lost in the graph within my own garment. Shaped from the world within with no promise. Speak how I feel for real. I'm just honest. Baby, just honest. I'm with Cross, hopping down on that stage, yeah. Already know what I say, y'all. You in trouble. It's a marathon, not a sprint. Shout out to Nipsey Hussle. Hey, let's go.
Hey man, and we putting down real game right now, man. We got the young king, man, Maki. He doing what he do, man. He talking shit and swallowing spit. So if y'all ain't with us, y'all against us. If you ain't up with the cause, you down with the fools. So look, right now, man, we finna break this shit down, man. We giving y'all great game,
man, you already
dog.
know what the fuck.
Hey man, quit playing with them and do what you do.
Whoa, it's the Plug Podcast. I'ma tell the truth and give a fuck, get mad. Widow in the chat, and we always on the gas. If I let the bass drop, it will leave you on your ass. Do it how we wanna do it. All my niggas, they been through it. Tired to see my people lose it. The world lost in confusion. I'ma take it back the life that I've been living. In a free world, I ain't tryna go to prison. They wanna see me victim and a part of the statistics. Guy got me right, cause he know I'm on a mission. Niggas tapping out, giving in to submission. I really gotta get it like I caught a new addiction. Baby, this me, I'm a fucking new addition. Boy, you ain't real, you a fucking contradiction. Tryna get my generation right, I ain't lying. Moving how I move every day, I ain't dying. The blind lead the blind, and they lost in the island. You talk about a rapper, and I'm talking about a child. Mama told me to stick to my senses. Come out the shelf and don't remain victim. Get what you get outside and get bigger. Pain is a presence deep in my room. Child dropping jewels, Mr. Smith dropping jewels. Big Mac out in Canada, we ain't known to play cool. I ain't tryna see a transformer in my kid's school. I got Kane by my side if a nigga wanna do it. Let the bass drop, make a face drop. I ain't changed, I grew up, grow up, or don't show up. We out in the world making changes. You on the internet talking. We out in the world making changes. You on the internet banging. It don't make sense. Yeah, it don't make sense. Comply with the narrative that they wanted. Lost in the graph within my own garment. Shaped from the world within with no promise. Speak how I feel for real. I'm just honest. I'm just honest. I said, yeah, comply with the narrative that they wanted. Lost in the graph within my own gauntlet. Shaped from the world within with no promise. Speak how I feel for real, just honest. Baby, just honest. On with cross, hopping down on that stage, yeah. Already know what I say, y'all. You in trouble. It's a marathon, not a sprint. Shout out to Nipsey Hussle. Hey, let's go.
Salute, y'all. My bad. We back at it like crack addicts. I'm just running behind. Just left the game. We won. Like I said, our record. Salute to Austin High School, my team, my old alma mater. I appreciate y'all rocking with me. Salute E. Kennedy, I see you. Miss BTV, I see you. Queen Black Widow, of course, always in the building. We got another one tonight. This one right here. Don't know if y'all saw this. 14-year-old. This is what I'm talking about, y'all. These kids are something else. 14-year-old shot his girlfriend because he was devastated that, listen to this, she was devastated that she broke up with him. Thank you, Miss BTV. Thank you so much. I appreciate you, Queen. You already know, y'all family. You the sis. So think about this. 14-year-old got shot. Not only got shot once, I think it was 3 times in the head. Now, when we watched this video, there's a lot of questions I got. Me and Black Widow, we were sitting there, we was talking. One was how the mama was talking about makeup and shit like that. The mama seemed like she wanted to be a friend. So the mama was more devastated that the boy did it, her boyfriend. So what we're going to do is, y'all hit that like button coming in. We're about to play this. I'm a blackout, but I want y'all to see this. Again, this is a 14-year-old that was shot by her ex-boyfriend because he was hurt.
Could you imagine that happening?
My bad, y'all. Hold on 1 second. Pardon me. What up with you, Mr. Smith? Already. I appreciate you, King. Give me 1 second, y'all. Pardon me. Y'all share the content. Some good content right here. One second, guys. Let me pull this up for y'all. Salute to everybody coming in here too. Appreciate y'all coming in here. So here we go, y'all. Let's go.
Miracle. That's what the mother of a 14-year-old girl is saying this evening after her daughter survived after being shot several times by her teen boyfriend.
This happened over the weekend near 21st and Memorial Drive in Racine. That boy is charged.
I need y'all to hit that like button.
Who tells us how her daughter is defying the odds.
She's just so proud to be alive.
Miranda Perales says her 14-year-old daughter, Jasleen Jones, is talking, walking, and smiling at Children's Wisconsin just 2 days after being shot several times.
She's still her spunky self. She can't wait to put on her up.
Investigators say Jasleen was shot in the head 3 times by her 14-year-old boyfriend when she tried to break up with him. They say the boyfriend admitted to shooting Jasleen in what he called a, quote, fit of rage.
No idea he had a gun.
Perales says her daughter dated the teen for more than a year. She never noticed any concerning signs.
I bought the kid Christmas presents, you know? I mean, you never know that type of stuff until the mask is unveiled.
This is truly domestic violence at age 4.
Ugh.
Did you ever think that was even possible?
I did not think that was possible. I did not think that was possible just because they're kids. And I didn't think evil was in kids.
The 14.
Okay, I'm going to stop. I'm going to talk. We going to talk. She got a lot of confusion going on, y'all. A lot of confusion for her to say she didn't see. This is what I'm telling y'all. But in this right here, this whole video right here, we're going to break this down because this bothered me. Like this is a I'm assuming single mother, and she want to be friends. It sounds like her daughter's popular in school, right? So let's keep going.
18-year-old is charged as an adult with attempted first-degree intentional homicide. Considering the trauma Jasleen went through,
She's a walking miracle.
her family is thankful her wasn't impacted.
She's lost sight in one of her eyes, but the doctors told her she's going to be able to do everything that people with two eyes can do.
Jasleen will also have to live with several bullets lodged in her body, but she's taking the worst day of her life.
God gave her the second chance.
And using it to speak up.
And I'm going to help her in every way possible.
In Wauwatosa, Uba Ali, TMJ4 News.
So, man, so much to unpack. I'm not my child. Man, that exactly. Kennedy, you hit it on the head, bro. Did you see that? She taking pictures with her. She taking the filter selfies. That's a mama trying to live through her child. She didn't have the opportunity. Her child, child mix. She pretty curly hair. She people liking her and stuff. Like she even said, I hate that for that child. 3 times in the head. The mama talking about she'll be able to do makeup, put makeup on, shit like that. And I didn't know that he was like that. I bought him Christmas gifts. That's what she said, y'all. I bought him Christmas gifts. What the hell a Christmas gift gonna do? That's what I'm saying. Like she was really like, first of all, 14-year-old, let me go and let's go off the rip. A 14-year-old ain't got no business with no little boy that much involved with her. You can't even be young parents. You gotta be a parent. That's right, Miss BTV. There's no in between. I hate this. I hate this right here. Because as a 14-year-old, your mama should have known better. Your mama is trusting a young 14-year-old boy, hormones racing. They probably smashing each other. The girl probably, I'm just saying, allegedly, she probably known. She probably wanted her another dude, and he couldn't deal with it because at 14, he's emotionally attached. He admitted to shooting her. This is crazy. Diggs, what's up with you? Salute, Diggs. Diggs, we talking about, I don't know if you heard about this. And I saw you in there, Smoke a Lot. Salute to Smoke a Lot. Smoke a Lot sat there and said, yeah, the mama, I'm calling out. That's what I'm calling out too. We got to keep building. But yeah, Diggs, salute to you. And Smoke a Lot said that. Smoke a Lot said it was 10 minutes from him or 10 miles from him. Salute to Smoke a Lot coming in here as well. You know what I'm saying? Midwest finest. So, Diggs, I don't know if you know, this right here is a 14-year-old. That's what I'm saying, like in high school and all that, kids shouldn't get too much caught up involved in the bull crap. You know what I'm saying? Like y'all sports kids, y'all need to be, when I played sports, my coach used to tell me, Cross, just focus on the girls. Focus on the game, not the girls. Focus on your books and the game. Leave them girls alone because they're going to get you in trouble. And like that young man right there, that young man probably his whole thing was to be around this girl. He had to be around her. He probably was trying to control her because he invested so much time. But for him to put 3 bullets in her head, first of all, what the hell a 14-year-old doing walking around with a gun? Man, there's so many factors in this that's really messed up. Y'all got to think about this. Yeah, it's some diabolical stuff. Facts. Like, let's be honest, dog. Like, for the mama to even think that, dog. But then when I look at this baby right here, look at this. This baby right here, she was already doing much. She making all that, who gun he have? Yeah, see what I'm saying? Like, that's her. Look at her mama was all excited about her. That girl done lost the eye. I bet the mama was letting him, come on now, Mr. Smith. Now we starting to get to the congregation. Because that's the only way. The mama almost think about it. Why ain't nobody tell them, this is so messed up, but why ain't nobody asked the mama, how was he over there? Why was he over there? If she bought him gifts, that nigga was over there. Yeah. who she learned it to be a thought, man, bro, this right here, y'all, this got my, like they said, this grinded my gears. This is a 14-year-old, bro. Ain't even old enough to get a learner's permit, a license. And the mama got him, well, I bought him gifts. So what? He's a 14-year-old. How did you got to the point you probably was sitting around, mama, she come home, mama, such, I hate that, mama, such. Oh, yeah? What? I can't stand her, girl. Why she hating on you? It be mamas like that. I done seen them. Yeah, the mama was letting this relationship play out like they was grown, right? And that girl probably was grown in her own right. Let's be honest. And she probably wanted an older nigga. That's what I'm saying. And she was the one that left him alone. So she was doing her thing. Her mama probably influenced her. Girl, go holler at such and such. Man, this is messed up. Let's play this back. Salute to y'all coming in. Hit that like button. Hit that like button coming in, y'all, for real.
Her daughter survived after being shot several times by her teen boyfriend.
This happened over the weekend near 21st and Memorial Drive in Racine. That boy is charged as an adult.
Uba Ali sat down with the girl's mom, who tells us how her daughter is defying the odds.
She's proud to be alive.
Miranda Perales says her 14-year-old daughter, Jasleen Jones, is talking, walking, and smiling at Children's Wisconsin just 2 days after being shot several times.
She's still her spunky self. She can't wait to put on her makeup.
Investigators say Jasleen was shot in the head 3 times by her 14-year-old boyfriend when she tried to break up with him. They say the boyfriend admitted to shooting Jasleen in what he called a, quote, fit of rage.
I had no idea. No idea he had a gun.
Perales says her daughter dated the teen for more than a year. She never noticed any concerning signs.
I bought the kid Christmas presents, you know? I mean, you never know that type of stuff until the mask is unveiled.
This is truly domestic violence at age 14. Did you ever think that was even possible?
I did not think that was possible. I did not think that was possible just because they're kids. And I didn't think evil was a kid.
The 14-year-old is charged as an adult with attempted first-degree intentional.
Hold on, y'all. That's what I'm pissed off at. Imagine what she's saying. Listen to what she's saying. I didn't know kids were evil like that. What planet she live on? Let's be honest, dog. What planet does she live on, dog? This take the loyalty in a relationship to. Come on, man. Let's be honest, y'all. Let's keep it a bean here. Like, what is Empress Cat salute? What is they talking about? What is she talking about? What does she mean by that? She didn't know kids was evil. What does that mean? You know what I'm saying? Like, think about this, dog. What does that mean? I just want to know. I want to know, what do they mean by that? What does she mean? That means she has took over. What she is she's not holding accountability and responsibility. That's what she's not doing. She don't want to say that, yeah, he used to spend the night at my house. I can't believe he would do that to my daughter, spending the night at my house. Yeah, she was 14 with a child. I mean, with a boyfriend. Damn, it got me all. Man, because look here, man. I got a 12-year-old. Ain't no way in the world. Ain't no 12-year-old or 13-year-old little snotty-nosed nigga with like we said, with nut on his chest, all that stress built up on his chest to come at my house. Yeah, I got you, King. Let me do that right now. This is what I'm saying. This is where we are end up going to. This is the world we're going to. Yeah, we can build off this one right here. We definitely can build off this one. Because this one right here is not cool, bro. There's no way that's cool. I don't care what nobody say. At the end of the day, ain't nobody in the world, man. I'm not doing it. I don't know too many fathers would allow some niggas. Yeah, where the dad at? Hell no. And even if the dad ain't there, the mama shouldn't have no niggas laying up in there. You echoing, King.
Oh, echoing? Hold on 1 second.
Yeah, he probably got to just turn something down.
Hold on. I got to go to another room. Bars up. You hear
All
me?
right,
I'm still echoing.
hold on. Let me see.
Yo,
Yep.
I'm still echoing.
Hold on. Let's see.
Yo.
Nope. You good? Well, I can hear
Uh,
it, but not as much.
yeah,
I don't
bars
know
up.
what it is. No, you good. You
Yeah.
good, King.
Yo, let me. Yo, replay that for me real quick, bro. I'm gonna mute my mic. Replay that for me. Let me see that shit again.
Right. I kind of figured you would say that. All right, let's go, y'all. So again, this 14-year-old, y'all share like this 14-year-old was shot 3 times in Racine, was shot 3 times because in the head because she was breaking up with the 14-year-old little boy. So salute to everybody coming in. Let's run this back. Hit that like button, share,
A
comment,
walking
subscribe.
miracle. That's what the mother of a 14-year-old girl is saying this evening after her daughter survived after being shot several times by her teen boyfriend.
Hit that like button, comment, subscribe, guys. I really appreciate y'all sharing this content too.
With the girl's mom, who tells us how her daughter is defying the odds.
She's just so proud to be alive.
Miranda Perales says her 14-year-old daughter, Jasleen Jones, is talking, walking, and smiling at Children's Wisconsin just 2 days after being shot several times.
She's still her spunky self. She can't wait to put on her makeup.
Investigators
Look at the
was
mama.
shot in the head
Couldn't wait to put on. She can't
by
wait.
her 14-year-old boyfriend when
I'm sorry. I apologize, King. She can't wait to put on her makeup, King.
Yeah, that's crazy, bro.
Look at that. Look at that. Look, see that? And then got the little
That's
girl
the
in the back.
my makeup on
Child.
too.
They got that's a filter. That's the filter.
A
That's
filter.
that
Oh,
filter
okay.
that with the duck lips and shit. That's the
Okay.
mama doing duck lip.
Children's
Yeah, that's what it
Wisconsin
is.
just 2 days after being shot several times.
She's still her spunky self. She can't wait to put on her makeup.
Investigators say Jasleen was shot in the head 3 times by her 14-year-old boyfriend when she tried to break up with him. They say the boyfriend admitted to shooting Jasleen and what he called a, quote, fit of rage.
I had no idea. No idea he had a gun.
Perales says her daughter dated the teen for more than a year. She never noticed any concerning signs.
I bought Christmas presents, you know? I mean, you never know that type of stuff until the mask is unveiled.
This is truly domestic violence at age 14. Did you ever think that was even possible?
I did not think that was possible. I did not think that was possible just because they're kids.
Pause, bro. Pause. Real quick, pause.
There you go. Go ahead. Let's go with it.
Yo,
there we go. Let's go.
First of all, ain't no relationship at age 14 in my fucking house, yo. This nigga gonna be getting no Christmas gifts.
You gotta watch the F-bombs. Boy, you gotta watch. I know you get mad. You like me.
Nah, I ain't curse. I said this nigga ain't gonna be coming in my house.
You said F
my
and
bad.
ain't no that's what I already know. It's okay. I know, because I was mad too, because I got a 12-year-old. So go ahead. I want you to go off. Just remember, go ahead, do your thing.
Yo, this
I'm
little
letting you
dirty
loose
ass
on this.
nigga is not
There
gonna
you
come in my
go.
house for no holidays to chill with me. At 14 years old, my daughter is 14 and he's 14. That's not gonna happen, yo. Man, yo, first of all, nigga, don't bring no nigga here till you 16. And when he comes, he will
Salute
come.
Empress Cat. Hold on, we got somebody in the building that just blessed the panel. Empress Cat, salute to you, Queen. I'm gonna let King keep building, but salute to you.
Salute,
King, New Jersey, salute.
Yo,
Thank you.
yo, I'm telling you this, yo, man. Yo, I'm about to be 47. All my kids are grown except 1 or 2, whatever. But yo, I am not letting no nigga come to my house with my daughter at 14 years old and act like they're in a relationship. Ain't no relationships happening, nigga. You crazy as hell, nigga. You got a job, nigga? You still in school, nigga? What you doing with my baby girl? You trying to get them draws, nigga? Yeah, I know what you're trying to do. I did it when I was your age, nigga. Ain't happening, bro. And for that mother to let that happen, that mother probably wasn't paying attention. She wasn't paying attention. Just like a father won't be paying attention if he's a single father. She's a single mother. She's not thinking clearly. A single father will be thinking clearly because he won't be home. He'll be working to take care of his kids.
The only thing I want to say, King of New Jersey, now from their last names, okay, you could tell that they are Spanish descent, right? Morales,
Okay.
Morales,
Yeah.
right? So and you know, it's not stereotyping, but it's the facts.
Facts.
It's a culture. They do have boyfriends at a young age from teenagers, you know. So that's why it didn't surprise me as far as like the boyfriend part, with the culture, because once I saw the last name, I was like, okay, now yeah, I see why it was a boyfriend, you know. And those
Facts.
type of parents are very lenient. Like they'll have them spend the night. They'll spend the night, the whole weekend. Or shit. Sometimes they move them in with them. You know what I'm saying? That's the
Facts.
culture. That's their culture. So
But
when
but
she when
but
she
if but if we but if we're the bill, my apologies, but if we're the bill queen on this in the
Mhm,
totality, again, whether it be culture wise, because then you also have to conform into what even though there's many different cultures or mixed pots, but again, as a totality, this
mhm,
in this day and age, we are all general now. So that's what makes it dangerous because think
right.
about it. You said that girl and her mother is part of that culture, but that's some old hood shit that little young dude did. That was some
That's
hood
the
shit.
thing.
That was
That's the
right.
thing.
Which at the end of the
Mhm,
day is he's not from that culture. That you give a little young as a 14-year-old, whether it be because now like I went up to that school. It's much more lenient. You got black girls talking to white dudes,
mhm.
mixed
Wow.
kids, all that. You got all these different cultures. So now you have to say 14 and 14. You can't say coach, you got to say 14 and 14. So 14 and
Yeah.
14, why in the hell did the mama buy this boy some Christmas gifts? That means he bought the mama. She know that he over there doing some shit. The mama might
Yep.
have been the one where she said she didn't know. She could have been the one that told him to break up with him and go get with somebody else.
That you know what that tells me though, Cross, is that he been staying there. He been spending the night. This is a normal thing. That's what I'm
Yes.
telling you. Even with the
Yes.
culture, that's what that tell me. He been spending the night.
Oh yeah. Fact. Yeah. I
Right.
He
believe
No,
that.
been
you're
there.
absolutely
They
right.
been,
And
they,
then
they
and,
been having
and then
intercourse under her roof, and she condoned it. That's what that tell
that's
me.
right. That's what that
Yeah.
tells me too. And
At
then when you look
That's
at it
what.
from
14
high,
years old.
and when you look at it from high side, think about it like this: she don't want to admit that she was the cause because she said when she said the statement was, "I would have never thought that young kids. What the hell is you talking about? If he's hanging out at your house, what do you think he
Mhm.
doing? What is? I mean, come on,
Exactly.
they on
She
some
know.
other shit.
She
Hell
know.
yeah. Man, if I was 14 years old back then and I'm smashing and I
Bruh.
get to I get
Bruh.
to come over there
Fact.
with liquor and beer, come on, man. As a young dude, man,
Hmm.
he's not listen, he ain't mad the fact that he kind of he hurt that she broke up with him, but he's mad that he don't have that green light. He's not gonna get that nowhere.
Uh
So
huh.
he was more devastated. Damn, your mama was cool with me. Shit, he probably could have almost got close to smash his homeboys probably could have smashed the mama.
Mama, facts, right? I'm
That's a
telling you,
fact.
yo, bro.
That's a fact.
When I,
She,
yo, I'm gonna
she,
tell you, I'm gonna keep it real. When I was
she
14 and 15, I was hustling already. So I was dealing with
Right.
chicks, and their mother was still young. So my
Mhm.
Fact.
homeboys that was a little bit like 2 or 3 years older than me, they was fuck with the moms. You dig
That,
what I'm
that
saying?
that's what
Exactly.
I'm about to say.
That's
That's
a
what I'm about to
fact.
say to you, New Jersey. Because
Yeah, it's from,
if you be honest, at
yeah,
that age, you didn't even want the girl your age. You wanted their mother.
yeah.
To be
I
honest,
remember
Exactly.
my
truth
older
be told.
homies. My older homies. I'm gonna keep it real. When I was in the seventh grade, I was fucking with this chick. My boy was fucking with the older sister, and my other boy, my older cousin, was fucking with the moms. And we was all at
Hmm.
the house
Fact.
chilling. We was drinking. The moms was feeding us liquor, smoking weed was the whole nine. And I was like 13 or 14 at the time. You know what I'm saying? So I
Right.
know that's how that shit be going, man. Especially
Yeah,
you getting money. You getting money. I don't care
hormones
about that
raging.
shit. I
Yeah,
don't care about that
hormones
shit.
raging. Hmm.
They don't care about that shit. The moms let you stay there overnight. You stay the weekend. You tell your mom, I'm staying at Willie House for the weekend. All right, you can
Yep.
stay at Willie House for the weekend. You all
Yep.
good.
Yep.
And so,
I'm
and so,
telling you
did,
now.
did y'all did y'all did y'all notice how they won't mention his name, but they mention her name? They both the same age,
Come on now. I noticed that. I noticed that. And he's the one that shot. He's the one that shot her.
multiple times. Exactly.
And he
Exactly.
admitted it. And he admitted it.
And he admitted it.
That shit
He did.
crazy. That's why when I
Yeah.
watched this, I said, damn, because that's why I said, even though I get what you saying, Empress Cat, and respect to what you saying, because it
Yeah,
makes sense.
Mhm.
But when we get in
yeah,
this day and
yo,
age now,
they probably,
it go
yo,
ahead.
Miss BTB, they probably tried him as an adult. That's why that mentions his name right now. He got
Mm,
he got tried as an adult.
that's right. But I thought
Yeah.
if
They
you
gonna,
charge as an
Yeah.
adult, no, because if you
Mhm.
charge an adult, a lot of times they
that
would tell
mentions,
you his name.
yeah,
But he
but
didn't.
No, but he in juvie. He in juvie right now.
Yeah.
They got him in
He and
juvie.
they
and
gonna
plus
push
Yeah.
you gotta remember
they
this
gonna shoot his
Illinois,
ass
so
up.
by I mean,
They're
right.
gonna they're
And
gonna
by
push
this
his ass
being
up
in
in
the
a
mid,
minute.
yeah.
They're gonna push his ass up. They ain't say his name right now. They wait till they push him up to say his name because they say he can't say his name right now because he's still a juvenile. They only can say a victim name. But once they push him, wave him up
Right.
to adult, they gonna put his name. They gonna kick that. They gonna pull up all these bullshit charges. This little boy, the whole nine, bro. And you gotta think about it. How we know that's the reason he killed the girl. I don't know. It could be any reason that he did what he did.
Right, cause
Yeah.
she said it was a Snapchat. She did a Snapchat and she wanted to break up with him. Or it was sent from a Snapchat. But see, now we gotta look at because I want to know where his mother at, where his mother and
Yo,
pops
Right.
at.
you gotta think
Well,
about
you
this.
got
She could, she could have set him
you
up to
got to
get
remember
robbed
he
or
a hood
anything.
dude. Yeah, I'm thinking he a
Yo,
Mhm.
hood
bro,
dude.
listen,
But
bro.
I'm thinking
She
about this
could,
though, King. He's a hood. But listen, hold on for a minute.
yeah,
Listen, let's just
but
go off. He could be a hood dude, and you know, in the Midwest, there, like I said, man, these kids go and come as they want
they got
to.
choppers. They got choppers the whole nine.
Right.
Choppers. Yeah, this
Yep.
little dude, like,
Yep.
yeah, you got to think
The
14.
young
See,
one.
we're dumb. Well, we're
Yeah.
dumbfounded because we like, damn, at 14, we was on some other, man, these kids, man, I just went to the game. I seen a dude with a damn, they wear them shicey ski mat. I'm like, why is he, little young dude, these high school kids, they
Mhm.
walking around 4-5 deep with fucking masks on. I was like, yeah, they got choppers. And,
Exactly.
back in our days, you used to see them dudes come in the games and they had the jury. Oh, they get money. They hustlers. Nah, not now. When you see these young men, he got chopper. I don't know what kind of damn chopper he got. He got a switch. He got
Mhm.
some switch because they walk around with it like they on some Call of Duty shit.
Yes,
Like I
that's what
watched it.
it is. That's Call of Duty.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so salute to everybody coming in here. What we're going to do is we're going to run this video. Salute the Empress Cat for blessing the panel. I appreciate it, Queen. And we're going to run this
I
back.
salute to you guys. I salute to you
Yeah,
guys for real, bringing this up. This is definitely something we gotta address because not even with, like I said, these are our youth that we doing. We talking
that's
about
right.
14 years old. They supposed to be still babies. They are
Facts.
supposed to be still babies at 14, and this is what we dealing with. Yeah, this is a
Come
hot
on, man.
topic right here. Hot topic.
I appreciate it. I appreciate it, Queen. So let's go ahead. We're gonna all mute up and then we're gonna play Find this a back. Y'all hit walking that like That's what like the button. mother of a 14-year-old girl is saying this evening after her daughter survived after being shot several times by her teen boyfriend.
This happened over the weekend near 21st and Memorial Drive in Racine. That boy is charged as an adult.
Uba Ali sat down with the girl's mom, who tells us how her daughter is defying the odds.
She's just so proud to be alive.
Miranda Perales says her 14-year-old daughter, Jasleen Jones, is talking, walking, and smiling at Children's Wisconsin just 2 days after being shot several times.
She's still her spunky self. She can't wait to put on her makeup.
Investigators say Jasleen was shot in the head 3 times by her 14-year-old boyfriend when she tried to break up with him. They say the boyfriend admitted to shooting Jasleen in what he called a, quote, fit of rage.
I had no idea. No idea he had a gun.
Perales says daughter.
We're gonna keep going. Look at this, but we're gonna keep going. But the little boy name is Elijah Olsen. That's the little boy that they said in the article. So I'm just telling you, not from the video, but in the article. Let's keep building.
Dated the teen for more than a year. She never noticed any concerning signs.
I bought the kid Christmas presents, I mean, you never know that type of stuff until the mask is unveiled.
This is truly domestic violence at age 14. Did you ever think that was even possible?
I did not think that was possible. I did not think that was possible just because they're kids. And I didn't think evil was in kids.
The 14-year-old is charged as an adult with attempted first-degree intentional homicide. Considering the trauma Jasleen went through,
she's a walking miracle.
Her family is thankful her brain function wasn't impacted.
She's lost sight in one of her eyes, but the doctors told her she's going to be able to do everything that people with two eyes can do.
Jasleen will also have to live with several bullets lodged in her body, but she's taking the worst day of her life.
God gave her the second chance.
And using it to speak up for those in violent relationships.
This is her new path, and I'm going to help her in every way possible.
In Wawata, Uba Ali, TMJ4 News.
Man, that shit sounds so... The mama's more in fault than any damn thing, bro. Like, she don't even... I'm going to help her get through it. Like, damn, was you hating? I don't know, dog. This shit don't even make sense, dog. That mama had a lot to do with that shit. She knows she was wrong.
Yeah, bro. I'm going to tell you something, bro. Some real shit, bro. That mama, she liked that shit. She liked that her daughter was with that dude. That dude had some little stain in the streets.
Yep, that's what it was. She was impressed. She was more impressed.
She was impressed.
She was impressed.
You know what, King? That's crazy because my husband just said that. My husband just said, like, she needs to be held
Empress Cat, do me a favor, Queen. Grab your phone because it might be laying down or something or close. Lift it up so because it's making a lot of static.
Can you hear me now a little bit clearer?
Yeah, a little bit clearer. Yep, I can hear you a little bit.
Oh, okay. I was just saying, like,
on your settings on your phone, go to settings, and then it's gonna say the audio. Click that and see if you, and then click echo cancellation.
Okay, got you. What about the mic volume? Did that make a difference?
Nope. It's just nope. All you gotta do is just make sure your settings is set, because it has what it does. It might have an echo where it's the popping. You got a popping, but you good though. You can still keep building. I'm just letting you know. Just make sure. I didn't know if you was too close to the mic. Sometimes too close to the mic will give a popping sound.
Okay, sorry about that. Yeah, probably because of the phone was laid down.
Okay, all right. So go ahead. You can build.
No, I was gonna say that it's funny how I just said that, and like my husband was sitting right here, he said the same thing. He said maybe the mother should be held accountable on some type of, because it's like you're dealing with minors. You're dealing with minors, and so, and you just how you just heard her talk. I don't see any type of remorse, even though her daughter been shot. And I read the story, and her daughter is one eye that she's not going to be able to see out of. Maybe if she have certain type of therapy, she may regain her eyesight.
Right.
But in one eye, she lost her eyesight in one eye.
So what do you think about when she said about the makeup thing? Was that kind of like shallow to say she can't wait to start putting back on makeup again?
Right, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's like she's showing no type of remorse. Like, that's the only thing. Your daughter, your child, your baby, it's a child. She's just been shot multiple times, and you worried about makeup? Like, that should be the last thing on your list if you're worried about.
Hey, but I'm gonna say something about that too. I remember when I was a teenager, I was dating this Dominican girl. Her parents didn't like her dating black guys, but her parents like with makeup and all that stuff. Let her dress how she wanted to dress and everything, yo. And I was in like the 10th grade. She let her do what she wanted to do.
Right.
But she was like a dating black guys. Because I remember when she was talking to me in Spanish one time, and I was like, I don't understand what you're saying. She's like, you're not Dominican? You the Black American? I'm like, yeah. She's like, oh no, my daughter can deal with you. I'm like, word? And they was darker than me. That's why she thought I was Dominican, yeah.
You're right.
See, that's why I brought up the culture thing. That's why I brought up the culture. That's why I brought that up.
Right.
That's why I brought that up. Their kids are used to having relationships at young ages. That's why I brought that up. It's a
So
culture.
question I got for you, Queen, because I'm curious, because you said your husband was in the background. Is there any way he can come on? I got a question I want to ask him.
He right.
Okay. All right. Yeah.
He right here.
No, I wanted to ask him personally, him being on here, how does he feel as a father? That and just his opinion. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Because he said it was dead wrong, right? Am I correct?
Man, straight up.
Straight
Straight
up.
up, you know. Yeah, I could not tolerate that shit around me.
That's
I don't know
right.
about
Right.
that.
Yeah, he
Right.
could.
Plus, you know what? We grow just like what they grow up to in the culture business and stuff like that. But not that age. No,
Not at that age,
no,
exactly. Not at
no.
that age. Not
That's
14
what
years
me and
old.
my
Respect.
sister, you know what? So coming around my son, man, she's still a big girl and she lives on my roof. And at the same time, he's so
And
respectable.
she's 17. She's 17 and she still keeping, you know.
Yeah, that's right.
And see,
Give it to the man, she be talking and she.
we in Alabama. We in Birmingham, Alabama.
Well,
We in
that's
Birmingham,
crazy.
Alabama.
Well, hold on. That's crazy. You say you're in Birmingham. I'm in Decatur, Alabama. I
Yeah,
come to
I'm in
Birmingham
we
all
in
the
Birmingham,
time.
Alabama.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right there. I'm right here by Huntsville. Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. I'm far at all. You know,
Yeah.
yeah,
No.
huh?
No. I'm like, yeah. I'm an
25
hour
minutes.
and 30, about an hour 30 minutes from y'all. Yeah, without a
Yeah,
doubt. Yeah, I'm in
the same.
Birmingham all the time.
That's a fact. Yeah.
Tennessee side and to that,
Right.
not
Salute. Yeah. Salute Black Widow. Salute Alabama for real. A lot of people think Alabama is slow, but it's not. A lot of people
No,
think
man.
Alabama is slow, but
Nah,
it's
ain't
not.
that. Yeah, ain't nothing slow about the South. Yeah, like I said, I'm
That's the
down here
misconception.
I'm down here in Decatur. We in Decatur, Alabama right now. So, you know what I'm saying? Huntsville area, all that shit, like Madison area,
Mhm.
like no. And yeah, we ain't no joke over here. We really do it over here. Yeah, we
Yeah,
really do it over here in real
yeah,
life.
that's a fact. They don't look. You better tell them they don't know about the dirty South. What
Mm,
you mean? They don't
Man,
call it
that
dirty
dirt,
South for
that
nothing.
red, ain't nothing like that. Ain't nothing like that red clay. Ain't nothing like that dirty red clay. I be telling them.
Listen,
You know
real.
what I'm saying?
What?
Yeah,
They don't
yeah.
know
You
about
know what I'm
that.
saying? Hey, they don't know nothing about Inslee. You can't
Bro,
just go out there and
I'm in
bet.
Italy right now. Yo, I'm in
Okay,
Italy
see,
right
you
now.
already.
Stop playing.
Oh,
Stop
you
playing,
already
Corona.
know. Look,
Stop
Inslee
playing.
and Bessemer. Shout out to Inslee and Bessemer up in
I'm
the
in
building.
Italy right now, Cross. Stop playing,
huh?
yo.
See, I already know. I know how Inslee give it up. What you talking about?
Fact, fact.
You know what I'm saying?
Yo,
Don't get it twisted now. Hey, I'm the plug for a reason now. I already
look,
know. I know how
I've
we
been.
move.
Hey, Cross. I've been trying to tell him. I've been trying to tell him, yo. I've been trying to tell him.
Yes. Yeah. Nah, we are different. That's why I was gonna get Charleston was supposed to be there. As matter of fact, yesterday he was supposed on the 12th. He was supposed to came there, man, at the Star Dome right there. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Right there by over there by Hoover and shit like that. But what happened
Yeah.
was, so what happened was they got the hate. You know how Hoover and all that shit
Right.
and
Yeah.
yeah.
That's why I had to get out of Hoover. I just moved from Hoover to Inslee. I just moved from Hoover to Inslee.
See what I'm
Hoover,
saying?
a whole nother different type of vibe. I ain't with that shit.
Yeah, no, Hoover don't play. They don't understand. Like Hoover, hey, listen. And the crazy part, there's a lot of folks out there with a lot of money that look like us, but they just have to go through the bullshit, man. Like it ain't nothing to go. Them schools in Hoover, man, they'll call you a nigga in a minute.
Cause
The teachers will call you.
I've been through that. I've been through that. Like I had to actually go to the and I don't know if you're familiar with it's on 31 Highway 31. You familiar with Highway 31, the police station over there?
Yes, I'm
I
familiar with
I had
right.
to go there. Yo, let me tell you something. My mother was saying I moved my mother to Midfield, right? I moved my mother
Uh-huh.
to Midfield because she's an elder and I was taking care of her, but I'm running back and forth for and I still got my kids in school. So I'm running back and forth all hours of the night and stuff like that to make sure she all right and everything. Her, she fed and all that type of thing. So I'm doing like I'm moving regular. These motherfuckers pull me over. I'm talking
Mm-hmm.
about two consecutive times. Two consecutive times. Like so I'm like, yo, for no reason.
Yep.
And Uber.
Yep.
So for no reason. So I
Yep.
said, yo, guess what? I said, all right, I got you though. But because guess what? That second time they pulled me over for no reason, yeah, I'm going right to the police department because I'm gonna report y'all motherfucking asses. Y'all not gonna keep harassing me for no reason. Y'all not
But
gonna
you
keep
know what?
harassing me for no reason.
But you know what? You know how many complaints that black folks done put in that everybody know. And here's the thing about it. People don't realize it. In the South, you could be driving down the street. Rule number one is never make eye contact to the police. If the police driving out the other way, when they look at you, you can see you in the car, they gonna whip all the way around. It's
That's
automatic
a fact.
pull over. That's
But
a fact.
the thing was is that my sons was in the car. You know how embarrassing that was, y'all?
I
To
already
have them
know.
to pull me over, and then they got the flashlight on them. They sitting in the back seat, my
See?
sons, yo, sitting in the back seat, and they like, yo, who's that? I'm like, yo, that's my son. What you talking about? They kids.
Look, I tell everybody this. I told my kids. I told my kids this story one time where when I was playing ball, because I played at Austin here, Austin High School here in Decatur. So we used to play and all that stuff. And one of the schools we had to travel to was Coleman, Alabama. So back then we used to have to get a police escort there. So
Right.
they don't like people don't understand. And then one time I went to the ham, and I bought some shit because like I tell you, like, on 97, shout out Hot 97, my guy, Young Dilbert is that's my homeboy. You know what I'm saying? Young Dilbert used to come down and come fuck with me back in Decatur back in the days. I remember when Dilbert used to go, he was there in Tuscaloosa, up in Stillman and shit. You know what I'm saying? I used to be all up in Stillman. Shout out to Alabama A&M. I used to be on the yard in the Ville.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. No, I'm really, we'll get the link up. Yeah, no, I'm really that. Yeah, but yeah, I've been all over. Yeah, I've been all over. You know what I'm saying? I got homeboys in the ham. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. So yeah,
Definitely.
I'm there. Yeah, definitely. We had to link
Yeah,
up. Matter of fact,
I'm right here. I'm in Ansley. I'm right here in
yeah,
Ansley.
yeah, we're gonna have to pull up, man. Me and Black, we don't have to pull up on you, man. Real
That's what's
talk.
up.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
that's
what's
what's
up.
up. Yeah. Definitely make that happen. That's not a problem.
Yo,
Definitely make
Yo,
I'm
that.
coming to Alabama and turn it out. I'm coming to Alabama and turn it
y'all
out.
familiar with Tropical Grill
Say
in
what
5 Points
now?
West? You familiar with Tropical Grill in 5 Points West?
No, I'm not.
Yeah, you got go with your Caribbean, your Jamaican food. Yo, if you like Jamaican food, Caribbean
Well,
food,
when
yeah.
we came down here last time, before I moved here, because I just moved back here. So now, you know what I'm saying? I graduated here in 95. You know what I'm saying? I
Mhm.
graduated high school and then I left, moved all over and shit, was on the
Yeah,
West Coast, moved
here,
back.
young boy. Cross the young boy,
I
Yeah.
here,
mean,
young boy,
you know, it's
95.
I'm 45. What you talking about? I'm
Now I'm
45.
about to be
we right.
47
We
this
young.
month, bro.
We young. Stop playing, King of Jersey. We young. Stop
I'm about to
playing.
be
Yeah.
47
You
this
know what I'm
month.
saying?
In
Yeah.
94,
See,
94, I was in prison already. 94, I was in prison already.
so
Oh,
what?
94. 94.
Don't nobody care nothing about that. But, you know what I'm talking about. I'm gonna get on this nigga right here, boy. He always want to try to we talking about you need to come down here though, boy. You're definitely, man. I'll show you a good time. And I know Empress Cat and them.
Me and
You
wifey,
would,
we,
you
we
would,
come down. We already said we coming down there. Me,
you would,
wifey,
you
Scott,
would. You,
me,
to
wifey,
be
Scott,
honest,
and his
you
wife
would.
coming down there.
You really
Yeah,
would, to be
yeah.
honest. It's not like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's not like, I was born in New York, King, New Jersey. You know that. So it's like, when I moved down here, it was like, my family and shit was like, oh, why you moving down here, that racist ass? But I'm like, yo, this shit is different. Like,
It's
it ain't
not.
like how the
It's
fuck
not.
over how you
It's not.
think it is. It's
Right.
way
Well,
different.
because it's way different. You know what I'm saying? And this opportunity, nobody like. That's why I tell folks, and no, just white folks ain't messing with you out here.
That's a
You
fact.
know the ones, the ones that speak to you, and then you know the ones that they so real.
Right.
They'll let you know they just don't fool with you, dog. Ain't nothing against you. They just don't fool with you. You know what I'm saying? Like I got homeboy, my homeboy. He used to have a crib out in Anniston, Alabama. You know what I'm saying? Like I know some
Huh?
people out there, from Anniston and all that stuff. So yeah, no. A matter of fact, I went and did a live. I took my kids and took my wife,
and went live at the Birmingham Museum downtown. You know what I'm saying? At the Civil Rights Museum, and took
Right.
them over.
I
Yeah.
love it. I love it. I love
Matter
the
of
civil
fact,
rights movement.
this weekend we might end up doing, because of the holidays, we might go. I don't know if you know, in Mobile, it's Africa Town.
Yeah, because MJK holiday coming up. So yeah, his
Yeah,
birthday. So we need to
yeah.
definitely
So
do something for that. Yeah.
yeah, so that's what we trying to do. We gonna go. Maybe we might go Sunday, but it's Africa Town. We want to go down there and shit. I want to see it. You know, and that was where Clotilda allegedly, because me and my homeboy was breaking that shit down in math, and allegedly that was the last ship that came and landed there with 108 slaves.
Right.
So yeah. Yeah, so now I'm all over here. I'm right here. We neighbors, dog. I'm there all the time. I got
Yeah.
my
Yeah.
homeboy. We neighbors, dog. We definitely neighbors. We definitely got to link up, and because I'm in Birmingham all the time. You know what I'm saying? All the time.
Okay. Because like I said, I'm here, and I'm definitely into uh trying, especially trying to expand our culture and the truth
Facts.
about our culture. You know, not with, because sometimes we have to, not just sometimes, we do. We have to unlearn and relearn, because
Yep.
we've been fed a lot of lies. We've been fed a
Facts.
lot of lies. So it's time to put the truth out there. And so I
Nah.
feel that's why I dig this platform. Yo, Magnificent Mecca recommended, and ever since she recommended,
Yeah,
she's like,
that's
yo,
sis.
she know what type of vibe I'm on. And ever since I've been in tune ever since she sent me and recommended, she was like, yo, you gonna love that. And she said, because I know how you are, you gonna love this platform right here. And ever since she did that, I was like, yeah, you damn right. So
Hey,
she knows.
and and, al- and
Mhm.
and also I heard you, because I used to live in Canada. I got a lot of brethren. You know what I'm saying? I want to tell your husband Wagwan. First of all, I want to say Wagwan because I heard him talk. Yeah. I wanted to tell him Wagwan, and when I come down there, I need that oil. He already know I need that must.
No,
Yeah, 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 yeah.
you got to check into Tropical Grill in 5 Points West. That's one of his restaurants, one of his
Okay,
jobs. He got a main job, but he also managed the Tropical Grill as well, Jamaican restaurant, 5 Points
okay.
West. I think you were 5 Points West.
Ah, shit.
Yeah,
So I guess
yeah.
I'm gonna get some of that red. I guess I'm gonna get that red snapper when I get there.
Oh,
Then
yeah, the excavator. You need the excavator. Yes, the red
Fried red stepper, fried red stepper.
That's what you want. That's what you want with the excavator. So
yeah,
yeah, when
I
you go, just let us know when you in town, and guess what? We got you. We got you.
already.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Definitely
just
got
make
you.
sure just make sure on my Instagram you just DM me on the Instagram, and then my wife, and then we can get the info and shit. Yeah, because I'm, like I said, I got all my homeboys. Shout out my guy Jay Earl Heard. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know what I'm saying. Young Dill, Young Dilbert. You know what I'm saying? Definitely. Yeah, all my dudes. Hot 97. Yeah, Birmingham's best radio station.
That's a fact. And I'm the same name on Instagram. Empress Cat, same
Okay.
name. Empress Cat on Instagram, so same name. But
I'm
yeah,
gonna
let's
take.
let's.
I'm gonna take Bourne. I'm gonna take Bourne to the platinum.
All right. I know. Yo, he gonna love the platinum. Yo, he gonna love platinum.
Yeah, I'll take him
He
to the
gonna love the
platinum.
platinum. Yo,
My
you got.
homeboy
Hold on,
DJ there.
you got to take him to Third Ave too, though. You got to take him to Third Ave too, though. Stop playing.
You
You got to take him.
see, there you
Yo,
go. There you
he
go.
gonna want to go to
Oh,
the strip
we
joint. You got to take him to.
we didn't got fucking around on here. Yeah, we didn't fuck
You got to
around and
take
got
him
off
to Third
track.
Ave.
My bad, boy.
You
That's
good?
what
You good, bro? I'm laughing.
he gonna love Third Ave though. You should have brought him
Real
down here for the
talk, real
classic.
talk.
You should have got him down here for the classic, for
I
classic
was just
weekend.
about listen. I was just about to say it. I said I would. I just said that I wish I had brought him down here for the classics. The classics is where it's at. And
Yeah.
Alabama A&M had their classics down here too. Alabama. Well, the classics, Alabama A&M, Alabama State. Magic
Fact.
City Classics. Shout out to Magic City Classics too. That's the shit.
Shout out to them.
Yeah, that's the shit.
Definitely,
Real talk.
definitely.
But
Because look,
so
college football
so
is taking
so
over.
so I'm glad
College
we was
football is taking over. Real college football
That's a
taking
fact.
over.
So
Hmm.
on this situation, y'all, as a mother, what do you, like you said, what do you think? And you said it before, like what do you actually think? You know what I'm saying? As a mother, I know you said it before, like where does she flaw as a mother?
I say no
Speaking
bueno.
from a
First
woman's
of all,
point of view.
right from a woman and a mother's point of view. At 14
Yeah,
years old, you ain't got no business being talking about a boyfriend. And listen, my sons are 16. I got twins, two boys. They 16 years old. I don't want to hear nothing about no girlfriend right now. Nothing. Nothing to the sort.
facts.
Now, I don't want you. I'm not gonna say that you can't like a little girl, but as far as you bringing somebody in my household, as far as you saying, "Oh yeah, well, you have a conversation," and see, that's another thing too that's strong, where we have to monitor uh the electronics, the phones. If your kid got a cell phone, who are they talking to? Who are they entertaining? The Chromebooks. Who are they
Yep,
entertaining? Who are they talking to? You have to be, the
fact.
parents have to be more involved.
That's what I
That's what
said.
that's what it stems down to. That's all it stems down to. You gotta know what your kid is into. Simple. But you know what I'm saying? Like I said, with that culture, see, I know the culture as far as the Hispanic culture. They are used to their kids having boyfriends. What do you think they call it? What they call it? The quince? The quince.
Quinceañera,
Yeah,
quinceañera.
yeah.
Yes.
What you
Yeah.
think? What you think that mean? What you think that
Coming,
mean? That's
yeah, I mean, coming into womanhood, coming into womanhood.
exactly,
Yeah.
exactly. That's 15 years old. That's 15 years old. So
You right about that.
they condone
Yep.
that type of
Yeah.
thing. They
Nah, that's real
condone it.
shit. Nah, that's some real facts right there. That is a
Hmm.
fact. Nah, this is a great bill, man. I appreciate it. So we'll run it back one more time, and then I'm gonna get Bourne's perspective on it, like he said before, but I want to hear him again, and then I'm gonna get mine, and then we'll get out of here. But I appreciate everybody coming here because this is a true real bill, and I wanted to bring this to the forefront. So please share, like, comment, subscribe to this
Find
stuff,
a
man.
walking miracle. That's what the mother of a 14-year-old girl is saying,
Hit that like button, comment, subscribe.
being shot several times by her teen boyfriend.
This happened over the weekend near 21st and Memorial Drive in Racine. That boy is
Also, fair use, fair use.
Mom, who tells us how her daughter is defying the odds.
She's just so proud to be alive.
Miranda Perales says her 14-year-old daughter, Jasleen Jones, is talking, walking, and smiling at Children's Wisconsin just 2 days after being shot several times.
She's still her spunky self. She can't wait to put on her makeup.
Investigators say Jasleen was shot in the head 3 times by her 14-year-old boyfriend when she tried to break up with him. They say the boyfriend admitted to shooting Jasleen in what he called a, quote, fit of rage.
I had no idea. No idea he had a gun.
Perales says her daughter dated the teen for more than a year. She never noticed any concerning signs.
I bought the kid Christmas presents, you know? I mean, you never know that type of stuff until the mask is unveiled.
This is truly domestic violence at age 14. Did you ever think that was even possible?
I did not think that was possible. I did not think that was possible just because they're kids. And I didn't think evil was in kids.
The 14-year-old is charged as an adult with attempted first-degree intentional homicide. Considering the trauma Jasleen went through,
she's a walking miracle.
Her family is thankful her brain function wasn't impacted.
She's lost sight in one of her eyes, but the doctors told her she's going to be able to do everything that two eyes can do.
Jasleen will also have to live with several bullets lodged in her body, but she's taking the worst day of her life.
God gave her the second chance.
And using it to speak up for those in violent relationships.
This is her new path, and I'm going to help her in every way possible.
In Wauwatosa, Uba Ali, TMJ4 News.
Damn, that mother, she more way. She talking about the
Yes.
makeup and all that shit. I'm like, yo, you need to do more than that. You need to tell your daughter that she's too young to be having a boyfriend. You
Facts.
see what happens? She won't, man. That could be my daughter, bro. It could be my son or any of that shit. None of that shit can happen, bro.
That shit to me,
That's
man,
what.
like I said, man, just the fact that she got, like I said, got this nigga laying up in the crib. And I'm
The
like,
nigga
what
had to
the
be,
hell is,
yo, the nigga had to be laying up in the crib. If you buy a Christmas gift for a little nigga, he had
come
to be
on.
laying up in the crib, bro.
He
He had to
probably
be
done
over
helped
there all
pay
hugged
the bill.
up.
He
Have
probably helped pay the bill or some shit.
He probably helped paying the bills. You know, he probably a little hustle nigga. Help paying the bills. And when you said this was what, Wisconsin or was it in Chicago?
In Racine, Illinois.
Racine, Illinois, right by Chicago. He probably
Yep,
started paying the
basically.
bills and all that.
Damn, dog. Damn. This shit is nuts, dog. This shit nuts, man. But what? Let's see what people in the chat say. Black Widow said, but the mom condoned it. She let them be in a relationship. Yeah.
For a year, bro. He's in a relationship for a year.
For a year.
How you, man,
So
ain't
he
no such thing
so
as a
he been
relationship at 14.
he been smashing in there. Oh, Wisconsin. I'm sorry. It was in Wisconsin. My apologies.
Wisconsin, right?
Wisconsin.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
So think
He
about
been
that, man.
smashing for a year,
So she
at
was
least.
13. She
Yeah.
was actually 13. If you talk about a year.
Yeah.
You
That's
you
a
you let
fact.
you let a
Wow.
nigga
Mm-hmm.
live with your daughter, 13-year-old daughter?
Hmm.
Yeah, that's deep.
Man,
That's deep. Yeah.
bro.
That was yeah. Is the mother Brooks like some of the crackhead moms in the 80s? I don't know. But
Yo,
13, so yeah, he been
the mother look like
yeah,
the mother
you
look
know
like
No,
she
what
a
I'm
fly
saying?
too though. The mother a
it
fly
don't
too
have to
though.
be all about drugs. I'm telling you, it's the culture.
Yeah,
If you know the Spanish culture, their kids they condone that. They condone their kids at a young age, having boyfriends, sometimes husbands, all that. They condone that. You gotta know the culture.
yeah. They was laying up for a year, yo.
She would be pregnant by 15. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, they was like he was gonna knock her up. He was gonna knock her up, dog. She would have had about two. By the
indeed.
time she was 18, 19, man, she would have been, man. Damn, dog. I can't believe that mom was just be like, she didn't understand and she didn't realize that kids are. What do you mean? They wasn't kids at that time. At 13, he's smashing your daughter.
Yeah, he definitely smashed. He was definitely smashing
Like,
them.
let's be real
She
about
yeah,
this.
she knew that. Yeah, she knew that. And she knew that. And then my thing is that look at her expression in that video. Like even though her child, listen,
She probably thought it was right because they wear condoms. She probably thought it was right because they wear condoms. Oh, y'all wear this make sure you wear protection. Da da
Yeah,
da.
yeah.
but even though I'm talking about the trauma that her child has even just went through, being
Yeah,
shot multiple times, not just one, multiple,
she got shot 3 times in the head.
right in
What
the
kind of
head.
gun was it?
She can't even see out of one eye.
Miss
She can't even see out of one
Miss
eye.
BT Miss BTV said Empress Cat is right. My son's baby mother is Spanish. This is normal to them to be in a relationship young.
Yeah, I'm telling you, she know, she know. I'm telling you, this normal. This is normal in the culture. It's normal.
Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, that is so crazy, dog. I wouldn't even imagine that, you know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, you talking about at 14, I know, like we said, I understand the culture, but damn, that's where it become dangerous, especially now knowing that these young 14-year-olds that got these damn guns and shit. That's what
Yeah,
scared me.
you're right.
That's the only thing that scared me. I understand the culture, but now it's different because now is the culture protecting the 14-year-old to realize, yeah, domestic violence at 14. That's what I'm saying. It's a difference in the culture. But if they turn around and damn have a gun, is the you know what I'm saying? Is the parents watching that?
That's where, like you said, to check where they going, check what they doing, why they not doing this, why they not checking their chromes, why they not checking it, you know what I'm saying?
Cross.
I don't know.
If you look at and not just the Spanish ethnicity, how you call it, how you say it?
Uh,
It's ethnicity.
ethnicity, whatever,
Right,
however the
not
hell
just,
you said, yeah.
right. You know what we talking about. You
The
have to look
ethnic
at
culture. Yeah,
right.
the ethnic culture on their ass.
They have even like with India, it's the same way. Why you think what do you think they do with them young girls and the young boys? It's not just a young girl. They sell them off. They prostitute them and everything. Like you'll be amazed what goes on in other countries. You will be
Facts.
amazed. And so what they're doing is now it's coming to the U.S. Why you think you have why? Okay, and see, I don't know how much I could say on this platform as far as like
Yeah,
with the
just
politics
make
and all
sure,
that.
you, well, no, it's okay, but just make sure you don't like specify. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like keep it general,
that's
as in
that's
culture wise.
that's why it's
Yeah,
coming
just
over here. Okay, that's why it's
mm,
coming over here now.
yeah,
That's why it's coming over here, and that's why people from over here go over there and bring it over here.
over here.
If
I
you get
got you
if
now.
you get where I'm
Oh
coming from,
man,
if you get where I'm coming from,
exactly, man. I smell what you're
hmm
cooking over there. Yeah, I
okay,
smell what you're cooking. Yeah.
hmm
So no, you're absolutely right. And even Magnificent said the parents buy the electronic and pay the bills, so they have no privacy. But at the end of the day, think about it, Magnificent. Sad part, parents that would do that just to impress the kids like her will buy that stuff. And because they feel like they want to be cool with them, just because they follow them on the social media thing, they think that they can see that, but they a lot of them parents don't even know how to work the phones. That's why I said they don't even know how to work their own phones. Better alone these damn kids' phone. That's why I don't understand why these parents get these kids these damn phones. Don't know what's going on the phone. These kids got so many damn social media platforms. A lot of these, me getting involved and dealing with these kids until I figured out, like, damn, it's so many different ones that they get on that people don't have no clue. That's why until you do the research, you shouldn't be giving out no damn phones until you know. Or if you got to be able to monitor them at all times, like I do at the schools.
that's right. That's right, and
Yeah.
that's I had a discussion with one of my best friends earlier because and it was a discussion and we was on a disagreement because she was telling me how her child uh when she went to a parent teacher meeting, they told her how her child was eating double meals for lunch.
Mm,
So I say,
okay.
yo, I said, so they waited till you reach a parent teacher meeting for them to tell you that your child was eating double meals. So she was like, yeah, well, and I said, well, so how you felt about that? She was like, oh, he just being greedy. I said, no, you can't look at it like that because there's no such thing as greedy.
Nope.
If you feeding your child the proper nourishment that they supposed to have, there's no way that the child should go to school and feel like they have to eat 2 and 3 meals. And so when
Facts.
she said that I brought up the incident where I had because see, I'm outspoken, and
Right.
my personal incident was there was a school event with my boys' school. It was a dodge, like some type of dodge game, but they had this paint that like it was a powder paint or whatever. And like I said, I got twin boys, so they come with the school bus and they coming in with all this shit painted on them, all this powdered ass shit. So I'm like, yo, I said, what's all
Right.
this shit? I said, what's all this? It was like, oh, we had a game, or we had a event Dodge, and we was playing Dodge, and then we had a paint powder thing, and they did. I said, okay, but see, like when one of my boys, because they're twins, one of my boys, he's like super allergic to like mostly anything. Like
But
and I put that.
before you go deeper than you like, why y'all got all this shit on y'all? What
That's a
happened?
fact.
What did
That's
y'all
a
do?
fact.
Go ahead.
That's a fact. Because why you come home with this shit and it's gonna clog up my fucking shower my fucking shower drains and my tub drains with this powder that shit. It's not even liquid. It's powder. So you gonna come
Wow.
clog shit in my fucking drain? Like y'all bring this shit,
Right.
and then the thing is that you didn't even ask me if it was okay. How you know my child is not allergic to that? Like I said, I have one son that's allergic to a lot of shit. Why you didn't?
And you don't
Why
know,
would you not do
and why you want to introduce them? That's right. Why you trying to introduce them? And what was the written consent for me to
it?
sign?
Thank
So
you,
I
thank you. And so
yes.
that was my point. That was my point because I'm like, yo, I said you not like I told my friend I was supposed to on the phone. I said you're not seeing because I just compared that incident to her because I had been told about the incident. Because see, I sent them an email like, yo, you have to let me know. I said, don't let this happen no more. I said, I don't approve of that. I said, one of my sons is allergic to a lot of stuff. He may not know he's a kid. He's a kid. He may not know what he's allergic to, but I do. So let me know so I can approve. Like y'all taking it too far. Like y'all could just do
Fact.
whatever the fuck you want to do in these schools. Like parents is
That's
slowly
fact.
losing their authority. Parents, they
Well,
are slowly
like I
losing it.
said, we say all the time that we no longer think about it. Parents are no longer parents anymore. They eliminated that name and made us
Thank you, thank you. They're
breeders.
going on the
We're the
kids.
breeders. We're the breeders, and they are the supervisors.
Thank
That's it.
you.
We just
So
yeah.
that's what I was trying to make. That's the point I was trying to make to her because she was like, my friend, she was just like, oh, well, they just told. I said, well, why? I said, but my point is that why didn't they tell you before that? Why did they wait till you reach a parent teacher meeting? Why didn't they call you and say, yo, so and so, he's eating double lunch or whatever. Is that okay? Like, let me know. Is that okay? Like, you should at least have the common courtesy to say, is that okay for my child to eat a double portion? How do you know what I do in my house? What I do? What type
That's
of
right.
diet regimen I have at my house? How you taking it upon yourself? She was like, you taking it too far. I said, no, I'm not taking it too far because I see what they trying to do. They trying to make it seem like we don't have they slowly taking away
Yeah, you
our
don't have
parental
right. Like
rights.
you, well, not
Like I
well,
see what
not
they
even
trying
that.
to do.
Well, not even that. It makes it look bad on the parent, like you can't afford. Oh, we just feel bad. We just went on and gave. No, if you felt like that,
Exactly.
like I
Exactly.
had a situation. I had a
Mm-hmm.
situation on the West Coast with my daughter. Same thing. She would go to school every day, and she would grab a granola, but she ate before she went to school every day. So I drop
Right.
her off. Next thing I know, we go to the teacher conference. They bring up, well, she was eating a lot of granola, so we didn't know what to do, and we had a little get together on the phone amongst the
Mm-hmm.
teachers and said we weren't going to do. I said, what? So why didn't you tell me that? They said, well, no, it's not a
Right.
big deal. I said, it has to be a big deal because if it wasn't a big deal, you wouldn't be on the phone talking about it.
Thank you.
What is you
Thank you. There
talking
you go.
about?
There you go. There you go.
Yeah,
Because
you got me messed up.
and see
So
and
yeah,
see
we
that
gonna
that was uh-huh. Go
go ahead.
ahead. Go ahead.
Go ahead, go ahead. No, I
Because
was
I was
gonna
gonna
say what
say
we gonna do is
I was
we're
gonna
gonna
say
we're gonna run this video back.
when we
No,
was
we was
growing
gonna
up,
run
it was
this video.
different. We was
No,
growing up, it was different.
right. So let's go ahead and run this video back, and we're gonna keep building. We got 36 people that are coming into the building right
That's
now.
what's up.
So
Y'all like and
yeah,
share. Like and share,
yeah,
yo.
like and share, like and share. So this one again is about a 14-year-old that got shot because of a breakup. You know what I'm saying? 3 times, and the sad part, he got shot 3 times, and the mother knew, and like Empress Cat said, oh, we got 61 people coming up in here. All right, well, let's keep going then. You know what I'm saying? Hit that button, hit that button.
That's
So
right.
let's go ahead and run this back. Salute to
Find a
everybody coming in
walking
here.
miracle. That's what the mother of a 14-year-old girl this evening after her daughter survived after being shot several times by her teen boyfriend.
This happened over the weekend near 21st and Memorial Drive in Racine. That boy is charged as an adult.
Uba Ali sat down with the girl's mom, who tells us how her daughter is defying the odds.
She's just so proud to be alive.
Miranda Perales says her 14-year-old daughter, Jasleen Jones, is talking, walking, and smiling at Children's Wisconsin just 2 days after being shot several times.
She's still her spunky self. She can't wait to put on her makeup.
Investigators say Jasleen was shot in the head 3 times by her 14-year-old boyfriend when she tried to break up with him. They say the boyfriend admitted to shooting Jasleen and when he called it, quote, fit of rage.
I had no idea. No idea he had a gun.
Perales says her daughter dated the teen for more than a year. She never noticed any concerning signs.
I bought the kid Christmas presents, you know? I mean, you never know that type of stuff until the mask is unveiled.
This is truly domestic violence at age 14. Did you ever think that was even possible?
I did not think that was possible. I did not think that was possible just because they're kids. And I didn't think evil was in kids.
The 14-year-old is charged as an adult with attempted first-degree intentional homicide. Considering the trauma Jasleen went through,
she's a walking miracle.
Her family is thankful her brain function wasn't impacted.
She's lost sight in one of her eyes, but the doctors told her she's going to be able to do everything that people with 2 eyes can do.
Jasleen will also have to live with several bullets lodged in her body, but she's taking the worst day of her life.
God gave her the second chance.
And using it to speak up for those in violent relationships.
This is her new path, and I'm going to help her in every way possible.
In Wauwatosa, Uba Ali, TMJ4 News.
So, yeah, what you think? 139 in the building. 153 is going up, y'all. Algorithm cracking. King, get back on here. King, get back on here. I need you back on here. So, this is right here. This is a big story. It's breaking now. It's going up. So, I want you to break this down again, Empress Cat. Let's go for the people that's coming in. Hit that like button, y'all. Hit that like button coming in.
Definitely, yo, like, share, subscribe. This is an important, like I say, yet disturbing topic. But please like and share. Like,
yeah, we got magnificent Mecca in the building.
Back in the building. Yes, Mecca back in the building.
Empress Cat, man.
Let's go.
What's up, boo? What's up, boo?
What's up? How you doing? How you been, Cross? How everybody in the chat doing?
Man, we doing good. We doing good, man. 175 people in the building right now. 193. See, it's going up, y'all. It's going up. Let's go. It's up. It's up.
We gotta get this out. We gotta get this out. Let's go. We gotta get this out.
Let's go, y'all. Let's go.
I was watching this video. I've been watching this video, right? And this was something that the mother said that is irritating me to the pit of my soul. You know what she said? I didn't think that would happen because they're just kids. But you thought these kids can have an adult relationship.
Bong. There you go. There you go.
That is that right there. It's bothering me. Like, what gave her the impression that some teenage kids would be able to have an adult relationship? And then when it turned domestic, she said, I didn't think that would happen because they're kids.
Right.
So what she thought would happen? What she thought really would happen?
So what did you think? Not saying that it had to be this outcome, but what did you think would happen? Neither one of them know how to control their emotions right now. They're not mature enough. No teenage, 13, 14, 15, 16, they are not mature enough to have an adult relationship because they haven't even became an adult yet.
Facts. That's a fact. That's the way I look at it. Same damn thing. It's like, are you serious? You got it's crazy.
So we have to question you, and I hate to do this, but we have to
Go ahead.
question her as a mother.
Yep.
Anybody would come
Real.
and say her say that, and then this is the outcome of your daughter. And the girl might have did come out and say, she can't wait to put her makeup on because she might after that she survived that. So her brain might be telling her she okay. I don't know.
No, you're absolutely right. That's why I said, think about it. Like Empress Cat said, she said it had to been from the age of 13. Think about that. 13 years old, because he been there for a whole year.
Right.
Been there for a whole year, laying up with your daughter a whole year.
Right. And maybe he also lost his virginity to her. And we all know how crazy people was over the first when you
I don't even believe, to be honest, I don't even believe he lost his virginity to her, to be honest. I really don't. I just feel like he was comfortable. The mother accepted him. He felt he was in there. He felt he was in there like, yo, I got a maid. Like I got a maid.
Right.
That's how I feel.
Salute
Personally.
Mike. Salute Mike in the building.
That's why he did what he did. That was if I can't have you, nobody can situation.
Right. That's a fact. And not only that, we got to find out about his background. See, that's what we gotta do. We gotta find out about his background because how did you grow up? I want to know how this individual grew up. Where's your family? I want to know if this mother met his mother or his father, whoever was a guardian over him.
Right. Or did they just meet? Or did they just meet at the high school and she never met the mother? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like that's crazy to me.
Mm-hmm.
Well, then that would further make me have to question her as a mother, because you're supposed to know the parent, people. Whoever your children
that's why I said you have that's why I said you have to no, you have to acknowledge the culture at the same time. That's why I brought that up. You have to acknowledge the type of culture. That type of culture, they start from young, 11, 10, 11 years old.
That's
I'm pretty sure. Like, you know what? I need to know her age because I want to know what age she first gave birth. And that's gonna tell a lot too. Because I guarantee you, it was at a young age. I guarantee you. I bet money on it. I know the culture. They start from young.
Cause you saying she looked at it like it was not. So you looking at it like the mama's like, well, shit, I started, you know what I'm saying, kicking and shit when I was at your age, so ain't no big deal. But then she's going off of the culture, but she's not going on with the current time.
Yeah, they don't care. They don't care about that. Like, let me tell you something about what I've learned about the Spanish culture. They will move. And I wouldn't even be surprised if he was living there. I wouldn't even be surprised he was living there.
The Indian, like
right, the Indian too. You feel me? I deal with the Indian too. I wouldn't be surprised if he was even living there. I'm telling you, that's their culture. That's how they are. They're not gonna question about who your parent and none of that. They're gonna be like, okay, well, he coming here. This your boyfriend? Yeah, he all right. If he as long as he contribute to the household, he could stay here as long as he wants to stay here. That's how the culture is. I'm telling you. Yeah, I'm telling you.
Right, that's how the culture is. Right. But
Right.
even though that's how their culture is, if
I'm not saying
grown
it's
people,
right.
no, listen, just listen, hear me out. What I'm talking about, even
Right.
though that's
Right.
what
Go ahead.
their culture is, right? If grown adults cannot control their emotions in a relationship, then you know a 13-year-old, a 14-year-old, they have no control over their emotions. So
Right.
so if he grew up, let's say he grew up and he's seen violence, or he's seen his dad or his mother boyfriend treat his mother a certain way, he might think that's the norm, and this is outside of the culture. He might
Right.
think that's the norm because this is what he saw. But in this situation right
Facts.
here, in this
Let me tell you
situation right
something.
here, because they were put in an adult, they were allowed to
Okay.
function as adults, like living together,
And and and
sleeping in
and
the
and they,
same
and they
bed.
big and they big on that too. They're big on domestic
That's
violence too. That
fine.
culture is big on domestic violence too.
Yeah.
Yes, they are.
Okay. All of that is
Truth be
fine.
told.
All of that is fine. Okay. Because it is some people that's not in that culture who have let their daughters lay up with dudes. That's not part of that culture. It happens. What I'm saying is they're not mature enough. No 13-year-old, no 14-year-old is mature
Hey,
enough
Alley Cat. Salute.
to be
Salute
in
to
an
everybody
adult
pulling up. Man.
relationship. Because when you start laying and sleeping and waking up in the bed together, and now you living together as a couple, they don't know how to be a couple. They still kids.
I mean, we know that,
Right.
but we talking about different cultures.
But
So
that's their culture.
we have to deal with that culture wise.
But we also have
Right,
to deal with whether we
right, hold on for a minute. But also, Empress Cat, you got to remember now, if the culture, again, that's why I keep saying, if the culture is what it is, we get that. But at the end of the day, when you factor in the new era where they don't abide by the culture, and the mama might do because that's what she did, because a lot of them are disconnected. They're more friends than the parent, right? Trying to be invasive and find out stuff. So when you look at it from that point of view, you add a gun in this, right? Now all of a sudden, does the culture really still keep going with the culture, or are
No,
they more
see, that's him. We don't know his culture. We talking about now. If you want to talk about the mother culture and the daughter culture, that's the mother. So whatever
right?
culture, she was brought up,
I see
her
what you
daughter
said.
gonna be
Hold on,
her daughter gonna feel the same
I
way.
see what you're saying. What you saying is, when you looking at it as okay, and I respect what you're saying. What she's saying, magnificent, from a mother's point of view, but from their culture, she's saying she don't look at it from as no wrong, because we got to look at it from a woman's point of view of the culture. I respect that, because as a dad,
Right?
now I
I
got
totally,
what I guess
I
what
totally
I'm asking
understood
you. I'm
that.
gonna ask what I'm saying is, I want to ask both of y'all is, what
Mhm.
about in that culture? Because I don't know, as a black man in that culture, uh, as a male in that culture, what do y'all know from that point of view? Like, how that father deal with that? And that's acceptable as well with him.
You usually, from what I know and from what I've studied, from what I've seen, as far as dealing with hands on,
Uh,
knowing certain Hispanic people, growing up with them, the father, if they are around and if they are involved, they're not with that shit. They're not with it. Oh, they ain't with it.
okay,
Yeah,
okay,
they ain't with it. If they are around. So when I hear this story, I could tell that there's no father figure in the picture. I could tell there's
right,
no father figure in the picture.
facts,
Now, if he was, I guarantee you the outcome. It wouldn't have been no such thing as no damn boyfriend. You crazy? What boyfriend?
Papi don't do that.
But the women,
right.
because in that culture, the women are less than the men. You see what I'm saying? The women
We
are
got
less than, they looked at as less than the men. They looked at as just only
we got
two
a hundred.
figures.
We got a Sorry, Queen. We got 188 people in here. Hit that like button. 188 people in here. Hit the like button.
Right. They looked at as sex figures. You in the kitchen, you cooking, you making babies, and that's it. That's it. And if I'm lying, somebody in the chat tell me I'm lying. Somebody in the chat tell me I'm lying. Somebody in the chat tell me I'm lying if I'm lying.
They raised them from young to be wise. They raised them to be wise.
Say what now, Queen?
They raised them to be wise.
Wow. That's crazy. So it's almost like it's almost like the Spanish version of The Color Purple.
Worse than that, because if there's no male model around, guess what?
That's right.
If they have to use their young daughter to make some money, they're gonna do it. And I'm just being honest. Like I said, I'm gonna be honest. I ain't gonna sugarcoat nothing. What they make know about me. I don't sugarcoat nothing for nobody, and I don't bite my tongue. If there's no male role model around, a male figure, father, whatever, to put some righteousness in their household, yeah, the mother's gonna be like, she'll sell her daughter. You crazy? If it's gonna bring some food in that house, you crazy?
Facts.
This is how it goes.
Nah, you keeping game. You be being truthful.
I said if I'm lying, somebody in the chat tell me I'm lying. If I'm lying now.
Right.
Right. A father around is different. But if a father ain't around that,
Maki got something. He said women not looked at as less than, but they just got different roles.
What do you mean by that? We talking about culture though, Masky. We talking about culture. We talking about a specific culture right now.
Yeah. That's what he's speaking on. That's what he's speaking on.
We talking about
that's what he's speaking on.
They will definitely. You crazy? If a male role model ain't in there and being like honing down, you think they won't study? You think they won't start up their daughter and prostitute them to get some money up in it? You crazy? Yeah, all right.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Look at Mr. S. Kelly. I'm just you know what I'm talking about, but I'm trying
I like the way. Yeah, I like it. Yeah, I like it. That's what. No, you building right. You building right. You right. S. Kelly. Yep.
Look how many of them mothers sold they daughters. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
And a lot of them wasn't part of that culture.
Yeah. Skeet Kelly got a lot of. He paid a lot of money. Yeah. Skeet Kelly, he lost a lot out of that.
Yeah.
And guess what? A lot of them women weren't from that culture either.
No, they wasn't from that culture. No, they wasn't from that culture.
But and that's what we're saying in that whole general where it's them bled over. Like I said, if in that culture it done bled over, and that mama thought, you got to remember, and you got to remember demographics there in the Midwest, right there where it's Chirac and all that area over there. A lot of times, them kids run rampant. And you got to remember the fentanyl, all that stuff runs rampant. So that little young nigga, to me, has been getting money. But what I'm saying is he been probably getting money for him to be able to be in that house, for her to buy gifts. Like we was saying before, and Bourne was saying, he probably was living there. Probably was living in that crib, dog. He won't go nowhere.
I guarantee you he was living there. I'll put money on that he was living
there. Yeah, he was living there. Yeah, he was definitely living there.
Yes, I would.
I put it. They had an adult. They was living as adults.
Yep. So I'm gonna ask Mecca now. I'm gonna ask Mecca and get her viewpoint on it. So Mecca, coming from that situation, and I know you raised boys, but if you had a girl, I'm asking you from that point of view, because I know you got nieces and all that other stuff, and you know, little cousins or whatever. My thing is, how would you look at that? I understand that from day one, I know you wouldn't have done that, but where do you think it went wrong? We're going to play it on a different scenario, a different angle. Where do you think the mother went wrong? Besides letting them stay there and whatnot,
do you think that she's seen signs, or do you think he probably was paying her or paying his way to stay there
Was seeing
with some
signs of
weird ass
what?
shit? Or was the mother a fan of him?
No,
Did
seeing
she
signs.
like him? The fact that he was the type guy.
Okay. Since I have sons, right? I would never have
Correct.
allowed my sons to have a girl live in the house with me, even as adults.
Facts.
Because I'm going to realize I'm gonna know y'all they not ready for that. And see, if I had a daughter, I really can't speak on it because I know I'd have been strict. You know, I would have been like I would have had to know his mama, his daddy. We would have had to do a DNA background, criminal background, credit check. I know that the type of
Right.
mother I would have been for. It's not saying that it's easier with boys because boys can make a lot of babies, but girls bring them home.
Come on now.
So I wouldn't allow that. I would not have no, never, never. And like my nieces that I have, they didn't have kids until in their 20s. And my
Right.
sons still don't have kids. I got a couple of nephews that don't have kids. Um, yeah, majority of my nephews ain't got no kids. So I,
That's a good thing. That's a good trail. That's a good
you know,
trail. You know what
so
I'm saying? Because they waiting.
like like Empress Cat said, we don't know her upbringing. We don't
Yeah.
know his upbringing. We don't even know really what he been through and why he was even there in the first place. Because
Mm.
if you see me, if you can't stay with your mom, you can't stay here.
Right.
Because
That's
if
some real stuff. I like that.
your mama don't want you, don't nobody else want you. If your mother don't want to be bothered with you, don't nobody else want to be bothered. And then they're mentally, because you know the brain don't fully develop to 25. Some people it could be 30. So at 13 and 14, and you have them in a intimate adult relationship and you approving it, and they're laying up in your house, and you had to see the signs because he had to show some kind of violence. That didn't just he didn't just wake up one day and say, I'm gonna put 3 in her head.
Right.
So she had to see signs, arguing, but I told you, I'm still stuck on her saying I didn't think that, like, she didn't think that can happen because they're just kids.
Yeah.
That's the
That
more,
kind of got me too.
that's
That,
the
that's
more
what got.
reason. Listen, that's the
That's a.
more
Go
reason
ahead.
why you should think that can happen. Because let me tell you something, and you can Google this. 53% of the women that comes to that domestic center are teenagers.
Mm.
They are teenagers.
That's crazy. I would have
So
never even known that.
right. This is happening a lot amongst the youths because, like Empress Cat said, they're high. Number one, they're intoxicated, right? Number two,
Right.
they were never taught problem solving skills. Everything they
Facts.
see, even on TV, and I'm not blaming social media and I'm not blaming the movies because, like I said, we the parents and we buy the electronics and we pay the bills. And they have
Right.
devices and all types of apps that you can put on your phone to track and it'll show you every text message, every phone call, every spot your kid went to. Know how I
That's
know?
true.
Think about it. That's how spouses be finding they cheating husbands and wives.
Right.
Through their cell phone. When the police, something happened to somebody and they want to trace them back, what they do? Look for their cell phone. So it's ways for us to track what our kids is doing. But I'm telling anybody who have teenage daughter or sons, because they are males that I speak to. Anytime y'all see me disappear for a while and y'all don't hear from me, I'm handling stuff that really can be discussed. It can be
That's
discussed,
right.
but I can't go into detail. That's when I
That's right.
disappear like that. That is what I'm doing. And it is teenage male and female that is
Yep.
coming there more, okay? But the most abuse, domestic violence abuse, is in law enforcement. Police officers, judges, district
Right.
attorney, doctors, doctors too.
Well, because those are the ones that feel like they can get away with it. You know, they're above the
Exactly.
law on those type of things. Exactly. So
So
we
we
got. Hold
need
on
to,
for a minute. Hold on for a minute. I hate to cut you off, Queen. We got 222 people in the chat right now. I appreciate y'all coming in here. What we're gonna do is before we start building anymore, we're gonna run this video back and we're gonna keep building because we said some powerful stuff. I got two queens on here. I appreciate y'all coming on here, and we're gonna continue to keep building. Y'all hit that like button, man. Hit the like button. This is some deep stuff. I got everybody on here, and we're building about what this situation dealing with 14-year-olds and a gun, and they in love, hormones racing. Ain't now one of them. I said at by the age of 25, your frontal cortex fully forms to make cognitive decisions. So therefore, you do not have a rationale to have a on and off switch. So at 14 or 13, they got no business laying up in the bed, spending the night, hanging out with each other. So y'all hit that like button and we're going to play this video. 5, a walking miracle. That's what the mother of a 14-year-old girl is saying this evening. Hit that like button, comment, share, subscribe. Several times by her teen boyfriend.
This happened over the weekend near 21st and Memorial Drive in Racine. That boy is charged as an adult.
Uba Ali sat down with the girl's mom, who tells us how her daughter is defying the odds.
She's just so proud to be alive.
Miranda Perales says her 14-year-old daughter, Jasleen Jones, is talking, walking, and smiling at Children's Wisconsin just 2 days after being shot several times.
She's still her spunky self. She can't wait to put on her makeup.
Investigators say Jasleen was shot in the head 3 times by her 14-year-old boyfriend when she tried to break up with him. They say the boyfriend admitted to shooting Jasleen in what he called a, quote, fit of rage.
I had no idea. No idea he had a gun.
Perales says her daughter dated the teen for more than a year. She never noticed any concerning signs.
I bought the kid Christmas presents, I mean, you never know that type of stuff until the mask is unveiled.
This is truly domestic violence at age 14. Did you ever think that was even possible?
I did not think that was possible. I did not think that was possible just because they're kids. And evil was in kids.
The 14-year-old is charged as an adult with attempted first-degree intentional homicide. Considering the trauma Jasleen went through,
she's a walking miracle.
Her family is thankful her brain function wasn't impacted.
She's lost sight in one of her eyes, but the doctors told her she's going to be able to do everything that people with 2 eyes can do.
Jasleen will also have to live with several bullets lodged in her body, but she's taking the
Hit the like button.
chips.
This is her new path, and I'm going to help her in every way possible.
In Wauwatosa, Uba Ali, TMJ4 News.
She gonna help her in any way possible, guys. I mean, ladies, I'm sorry. That's what she said. She gonna help them.
any way possible.
You should
She
have helped.
caused that
You
shit.
should have helped her. See, that's what I'm gonna say, and I don't know, and I'm not supposed to do what I'm about to do, but I'm gonna tell you something. I placed the blame on the guy, whoever was the primary caregiver.
Mm.
You dropped the ball on this one. It is what it is. You can look at, like you
We
said, you
need
can look
another.
at her body
We need
language.
another male opinion. We need another male aspect
Yeah.
opinion.
You can look at her body language as a mother. Let me tell you something. I went to pick my son up from school one day. Okay. Now, this my neighbor. If one of us was running late because our kids was in the same class, we would pick the other one up. But I didn't see her this day, and I went to the school, and my son was gone, and the school could not tell me who picked my son up. Can I tell y'all something? I thought I was going to die. Like I
Wait,
couldn't breathe.
so,
Like
so
I
how,
fell down to my knees, especially
Right.
when I went to the precinct and they was like, "Oh, he got missing from school, so we gonna have to call the news
so why?
people."
Hold on. Let's get to the fact that why they couldn't tell you who picked your kid up.
I'm
Don't
gonna
you?
get to that. I'm gonna
Because
get to that.
when you fill out the
I'm going
form
to get
in the
to that.
beginning, you fill out who's supposed to be able to get your kid and who's supposed to not.
I'm gonna
You
get to
fill
that.
out who the only persons that's supposed to pick up your kid from school.
I'm
That's
gonna
the
get to
form
that.
you fill out. So
Yeah, I'm gonna
let
get
me
to that.
get to that.
I'm gonna get to that because I
Mm-hmm.
already got to that because I said it was my neighbor. We picked each other kids up, and one of us was we were running late, but I didn't see her. So when I was looking for my son, I couldn't find him. Right, his teacher was already gone. Right, but they didn't see who picked him up.
Hmm.
So they had to call the police because according to them, he got missing from school. Which he was in McDonald's with the person. But what my point is this: just that little bit of time alone of not knowing, like I thought I was going to die. Like I mean, like that feeling, like especially when the officer was like, "Well, we got to call Channel 7 News because he got missing from school," and I was like, and I just fell to my knees, man. So I'm saying, as a parent. That's what I'm speaking on the energy, the hurt, the worry, the I couldn't concentrate. Like even after we found out, cause that's when cell phone had minutes and stuff. So when she called me and she was like, "I got Avery," I was already at the precinct breaking down. I didn't call my family. I didn't call his grandmamas, his father. Yo, so her body language to me shows she don't really care. And the school got in trouble for that because I went to the board of education. Because no, they shouldn't have gave him to nobody until I showed up. So yes, that's what the board of education is for, y'all. But you have to know who your kids is hanging out with. You got to know, even if when your kids get in a boyfriend girlfriend situation, because that's part of life. So eventually it's going to happen. I don't care if they grown. You still need to know their partners, family, and their upbringing. You need to know those type of things. You need to pay attention on who your kids is hanging out with. And you need to definitely pay attention when they be know
Well, I know
that
one thing. They better
I'm
not
holding
bring.
this for
They
something.
better not. I know one thing. My kids better bring none of them little rockhead motherfuckers around me, and they better bring none of them little fast ass motherfucking whores around me either. They
Yeah,
know what it is. They
yeah,
already know what the fuck it is. My mouth is real spicy there, and they know. Yeah, my mother don't play that. You
Just
already
tell
know.
them. All you gotta do, like I did, is told my sons, if you're not serious about her,
Take it how you
if
want to. I
like
don't care.
you
Don't
ain't
play it.
serious, and this ain't your girlfriend,
Yeah.
like when you got to feel it in the pit of your stomach, and when you wake up, that's the first thing on your mind. I said that's when I need to meet her. Other than
Cause
that, I need to meet the cat.
anytime you feel like you grown,
Mm-mm,
well, you can't abide by my rules and my motherfucking household, where I provide you a roof over your head, clothes on your back,
mm-mm,
warmth when it's cold,
mm-mm.
cold when it's hot as fuck.
Yeah, we're stone at.
Whenever the fuck you think you could do better, then you gotta get the fuck on. You gotta
We're
get the fuck
stone
on.
Yeah, Stone. Yeah, Stone.
Simple as that.
Yeah, Stone is
Simple
at.
as
He
that.
at work right now.
at. Okay, we're Scott
Simple
Yeah,
at.
as that.
Stone. Yeah, that's why I was trying.
It's
I'm
just
gonna
as
try to
simple
get
as
a
that.
hold of Scott. I know.
I
Hold on,
need
give me
to
1 second. Let me check. I'm
bill.
gonna let y'all. Hold on. I'm gonna let y'all bill, and y'all go ahead and bill. Let me try to get a hold of Scott or Stone.
It's just as simple as that. Because
Yeah, but they don't know
one
how
thing
to
I
bill.
learned. Well, no, one thing I learned, and I'm gonna take it on another level too. I'm gonna take on another level. I'm gonna take on a spiritual level. On some real shit, I'm gonna take on a spiritual level because I deal with spirituality, and that goes with kids and all that. That you done birth and all that. It goes with all that. Nobody is supposed to take your peace. Nobody,
Facts.
nobody, not no kid, none of that. Especially when you doing what you supposed to be doing. If you living right, if you living right and doing what you supposed to be doing, ain't nobody supposed to take your peace. And I ain't letting nobody take my peace. Not no kid, no grown ass kid that think they own me or think they the fucking adult. You crazy? You
Well,
crazy? I don't play that. I don't
yeah,
play that. Not me. Not
you
me.
can't, you can't
Not
be a
me.
kid
I'm not. I'm not
and
gonna be
mother.
one of the parents that oh yeah, I own her. I tell her what the fuck to do. You got me fucked all the way up.
Oh, you ain't do nothing,
And I no. Matter of fact, let me
Stone.
change my language because I don't even want to disrespect his platform like that. You
Yeah,
got me
yeah,
messed
yeah,
all the
yeah,
way up.
yeah. We gotta be careful. We gotta
You
be
got me
careful.
messed all the way up. Yeah, I ain't trying to mess up your platform. You got me messed all the way up. Well,
Stone.
if you think a
You ain't
kid
do
is gonna
nothing.
nah, we ain't doing that. We ain't
Yeah,
doing that.
Stone. Yeah,
We
Look,
not
Stone, you
Stone
doing
didn't
that.
said,
do
look,
nothing.
Stone said, I'm scared what I do. Laugh a
I'm
lot. I can
trying
get
to
on
tell
to my
you,
next break.
It's not say
you
scared. What
didn't,
you scared, Stone? Stone, why you
Stone,
scared, yo? Pull up, yo,
Stone.
Stone, pull
You
up.
didn't do anything, Stone. I just wanted because I like talking to y'all. You know what I'm saying? So I just wanted to
Facts.
know as a father, how would
Yeah,
you
Right.
feel if that was your
Yeah,
daughter?
that's a
yeah.
fact.
I'm gonna tell you.
That's a
I
fact.
can tell y'all right. I can tell y'all right now from my point of view, real quick too. Right before you get on. Look, I go up to the schools. I'm right there with my daughter. I talk to
Mm-hmm.
her. I talk to the teachers. I just had to deal with a teacher. I don't like some of the teachers that walk up and they try to tell me about my child. Like I told the one woman, I said, hey,
Right.
one thing the old saying is, uh, everybody know if your baby's ugly or not. You can dress it up. You can put it in. Mom would tell you, oh, you got a pretty baby. You know if your baby ugly.
You play
So
too
like I
much.
told her,
You
yeah,
play
yeah,
too
yeah.
much.
I just
Man.
told her. I said, you know, yeah, yeah. I just told her, you know, if your baby ugly or not. So don't try
That's
to.
a fact.
She can dress up and do all. I know how she is internally. That's my baby. And the woman said, no, no, I totally get it. Because she tried to say, well, she's not, she's not no bad. She's not no bad. I said, I never said she was bad. I said, but she got some bad ways. What is you talking about? That's my child. I know she's her daddy. She just like her daddy. So y'all, she can play on y'all. I'm telling y'all, this the game she gonna run. I gotta let you know so you can stop it. Because
That's
if
what
you
I'm talking.
don't stop it, she has 8 hours of practicing this shit all day.
That's what I'm talking about, Cross. Because that's what I was talking about earlier when I was talking like on my when I was talking to my friend. Like you can't tell me in the school how my kid is. You can't tell me my kid eating two breakfasts.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like
you
I know
can't.
my kid, and I know that's what I'm saying. Like that's why I said like the parents' rights is slowly being taken away from us. Why are people not recognizing that? Why are you not saying that? Like, how are you so blind and oblivious to that? That your rights is slowly being taken away from you. Where it's like the kid, just like with the Jews, just like with the Jews. You know, they had the thing where the kid could say whether they wanted or not without the parent consent. Are you crazy? Where that come
Yeah,
from? Like,
yeah.
where
The
that
kid
come
can do
from?
what?
The Jews.
The juice. Yeah, the jab. You could take the
Yeah.
jab. Well, you know what? I'm gonna tell y'all one reason why I left from the West, like in the state of Washington, right? Like they had passed a law, what they call the transition room in the schools, right? Like out there is
Hmm.
different. It's very liberal, right? So out there,
Hmm.
I was my kids was going to a school where they was about to start their year of the transition room. Now this transition room was when they got to school. Say for instance, my son, knock on wood, he ain't, but my son wanted to go in there. He didn't feel comfortable wearing it, but he wanted to put on a dress and want to pay. They had a actual classroom that you can walk in that had dresses, that had all types of stuff, makeup, everything for the kids that he can go in and for 8 hours because the law says that they're in their possession. Your child, you know, their property, your child while they're on the ground. You gotta remember on state
Hmm.
ground. So they use
Hmm.
it as in that child can walk around or that girl can walk around and dress up like a boy. And then before
Yeah.
school is out, they get them a break to go and rechange their clothes, and then you'll never know.
Exactly. 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 Just like how they try to infiltrate. Now they want to try to put. They want to make a whole another different subject about. Oh, well, you might have if you do a parent teacher meeting, you might have two parents of the same sex or whatever, and we gotta learn. See, this is their excuse. We gotta address that because we gotta make it comfortable for. No, 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 no. We ain't gotta do it. We don't have to do anything. That's not how I was brought up. That's not
That's
how I was
right.
brought up at all.
Fact.
And then you want to infiltrate a
Facts.
unisex? No, no, we ain't about to. No, I don't have. I don't have to oblige to none of that. What are you talking about? I don't have to oblige. Why is this so cool? Why do y'all have to add this to your curriculum? Why y'all not adding the truth to our history, to our kids' history, for our colored children? Why y'all not expanding on that instead of telling them lies?
Fact.
Why y'all telling them the truth? But you choose to go out the box, and now you want to open a whole nother window, and you want to bring in this LMNOP type of thing. Like, come on, stop playing. Like, I see what y'all doing. I see what y'all doing. I see what y'all doing. And then, like I said
Facts.
again, when it came, what really opened my eyes was the when the juice thing, when it was like, because the child could say they want this. They could like they have a say so. They could say whether the parent agree or not. I said, yo, wait, what? What? This is a minor. But guess what? If you put your hands on that minor, or if they come to school with a scar, who they call? Who they call? If you try to discipline your child, who they call? But now all of a sudden they have a say so on a life changing event. Are you crazy?
No, you're
No,
right. You're
you
right.
got to open your eyes. You got to open your eyes and see what's going on. You
Well,
have
you
to
know
open your
what?
eyes and see what's going on.
They say God don't give you no more than you can handle. And that's why I
For
don't have no
real.
kids in this millennium in school because see,
Right. Are they
I
different?
would
I'll
be
be there. They
I
different.
would be the parent that would be there, and they would mostly want to ban me from even coming up there, but they wouldn't do it because they know
Yo,
they would have to meet me
yo,
at the
they,
No,
border
yo,
no,
they,
education.
hold,
they,
They
hold
know
yo,
on,
they
hold on. Let
need
me
to see you coming,
they
yo.
know they
wait,
would
They
have
need
to
to
meet
see
me
you
at the
wait.
coming.
border.
No,
They're
well,
gonna
wait
have
a
to
minute
meet me
for a
at the
minute.
border.
Hold on. No, you're right, but let me say something. I know one thing. Like I went up to the school because back in my days, in our days, the principal would have pulled you in the office, dog. Nowadays, man, I had to ask the principal, like, dog, you talking to him? He's like, man, you don't get the one principal. Man, they had to yell at them kids. They be, man, you is nothing. Man, you go down, and man, they send these kids to listen on a daily basis. I see kids sent what they call case or out of school suspension to another alternative school. So much they go there for 2 weeks. They behind. They come back over there. They got to catch up. This shit just, I'm telling you, it's sad, man. It's sad the way they be doing. And they got their favorites now. I seen they got their favorites, or they'll go up. I ain't gonna lie to you. Now you got a favorite, boy. Them motherfuckers they turn into like the old dude back in the days. Remember the show Parker Lewis Can't Lose? Shit, them motherfuckers turn into Parker Lewis and Punky Brewsters. They turn into superstars.
That's a fact. That's a whole fact. They hate to see me coming when I step into that school, and then like I said, when I go to the school, I'm talking about yo, Cross, you already you know about Alabama, so and I just moved from Hoover to Inslee, right?
Yes.
So I was in Hoover. I'm talking about Hoover.
Yes.
They supposed to be top notch. Look, they supposed to be top notch, right? So I'll go up in there.
Yeah, they are.
First of all, why is not you supposed to have a police officer outside patrolling the area, making sure nobody, you know what I'm saying, whatever. He in there, he in there. That's my word. When I pulled up, cause I had to go up there for what the fuck to pick up that fucking weekend shit, that fucking weekend bullshit that normally I throw I don't really throw it out, but I give it to other people because I be like they be giving that bullshit, that weekend shit. You know, they got that weekend shit they give out the weekend, but it be garbage. It be full of starch. So that's what they feeding our kids.
Yeah.
You gotta watch what they giving your kids too.
Yeah, them kids, man, shit, man. And the school, you know, the schools out here, like I said, I go to, you know, when I went to Austin, it was a 6A school. Now our school is 7A. Man, I just left for school. Man, motherfuckers like NBA players now. I'm like, man, what the fuck? But down here in the South, you know, down here, fried foods is the shit. Like, you cannot go nowhere. Everybody, you can go get bologna. You go to stop by the gas station and get thick bologna sandwich with eggs. I be telling mother, man, don't eat that shit. That shit gonna kill your ass, dog. Like, since we moved back, because we used to eat clean, and now when we move back, but like the fried foods, and I don't even eat pork, and I came back fucking with that pulled pork. That shit fucked up my stomach. I can't stand that shit. That should be fucking up my stomach, dog.
If you leave it alone for a minute and then you try to go back and, you know what I'm saying, sample it, that shit gonna fuck your ass up. That pork.
Yeah, that shit fucked me up.
But
yeah,
you know what got me? You know what got me, Cross? And I told Matt back about that shit the other day. It was last week. I was dropping my kids to the school bus and shit. Yo, this girl, a school girl, when I tell you she had on a dress, it was above her knees. Yo, I had just my word. I had to look twice. I had to double back. Like, yo, that's a kid. And the only reason why I knew it was a kid because she had a book bag on her back. She had a book bag on. That's the only reason how I knew it was a fucking kid. Yo, she was well endowed, all that shit. You could imagine how niggas think. You could imagine how, if a nigga see her on that type of time. You could imagine how they looking. Like, yo, I want to smash that.
Right.
That's
you know what I'm saying? Yo, and then the type of dress that she had on was fucking cut, where you could see all her type of. And I'm like, yo, like how parents they see her come out like that to go to school.
Yeah,
that's one of the things. Another thing that I be having a problem with. I don't understand why with all these perverts out here, how mothers and fathers, because some people got fathers, how they allow their daughters to walk out the house and that all that sexual type of stuff, and then they videoing them, putting them on TikTok twerking and I'm not grasping what's going on now with with society, because it is too many perverts out here for you to be soliciting your daughters, because that's what you're doing
Yeah.
subconsciously, not intentionally. But there's
I'm
perverts out here right
right.
next door to you. If you think I'm playing,
That's a fact.
just Google sexual predators, or what you call them? What you call them people that got to register sex offenders?
Sex offender.
Google
Sex
your
offender.
state.
Yep, right.
Mhm.
Google your state. Just put your zip code in. It's gonna
Yep.
pull up everybody, they
A
pictures,
whole bunch
what
of
they
them.
did, how old the
That's a
victim
fact.
was. It's gonna tell you everything.
But you got to think about the ones that haven't been even documented, because you know how, especially like back in the days, you had the ones that kept everything and swept everything up underneath the rug. Like, yo, don't talk about that. Like, don't talk about that. Like, if it happened, okay, well, we're gonna deal with that, but don't talk about it. You got to think about those ones too. You got to think about those kinds, the ones that was hitting. You know what I mean? You got them uncles, some grandpas and shit that, yo, come sit on my lap. Yo, that's my word. That's why I respect my mother to this day on some real shit, because she never allowed, you don't sit on no fucking man lap. You crazy? You don't sit on no man lap. The fuck up out of here. Not no little girl. Not no girl. Don't sit on no man lap.
Yeah, my mother
I
didn't even
respect
let
her
me
to this
sit
day
on
for
my
that.
father's lap. She didn't. My mother didn't allow me to sit on
Cause
my
there was so
dad's.
much shit going on that was swept underneath the rug though.
lap.
It's been going on for decades. This ain't nothing new. It's just been brushed underneath the rug. For real.
Yeah, but see, even with that, right? Even if with that, and we can go back because it's been going on in my gen. I have a lot of friends that I found out later as an adult that were being molested in their house, and then a lot of their behavior made sense.
Mm-hmm.
It made sense why some of them became hoes, some of them was abusive to men, and
Mm-hmm.
some of them became gay. So
Mm-hmm.
it started making
Right.
it made sense. And think about if that was happening to my generation, and we didn't wear prerogative clothes.
Right. Right.
So imagine now, the mental now when everything is just out there.
So where do you think that stem from? Let me ask you a question, Matt. Do you think people are born um LMNOP? What you think? Do you think they born like that, or they learned it, or how you think? How you
Well,
feel about
well, 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 I'm gonna say this, okay? Because I have a stepsister that's gay,
it? Mm-hmm.
and she said she don't have a desire for a man. That's how what she said to me. I never asked her. I didn't elaborate because I didn't want to know. But she said she's never had a desire for a man. And then I had a coworker that told me that she's always knew she was attracted to women, but she had boyfriends to please her family.
Mm.
Then
Mm.
I have some that said, well, my stepfather was touching me, so when a man touched me, it like turns me off. So that's like, you know, and even
Bullshit.
I was watching something like some kind of documentary when they was talking about it, and they were saying
Mm-hmm.
that a lot of gay men, like 45% of them were touched as kids.
Mm.
Wow.
Well, yeah.
So some people,
You
um,
right, because I agree with you, Stone. On some real shit, I agree with you. I don't think they born like that.
Right.
I agree with you
some people
100%. I don't
no,
believe they
well, I
born like
can't
that.
go. See, this is me. I'm not never going to go against. Now, if I didn't have gay people around me, and I asked them, and this is what they said about their situation, so I have to take them for that. If
Right.
she told me that she knew from little that she liked girls, but she only had boyfriends to
But
please.
okay, so
Family.
so okay,
And
so listen, hold on.
let me finish.
So
Let me
being that
finish.
you say that, hold on, because
Wait a
we
minute,
gotta
hold
be
on, wait a
fair.
minute, hold on
We
one
gotta
minute,
be fair now.
hold on 1 minute,
We gotta
Empress
be
Cat.
fair. We
Hold
gotta,
on, Empress Cat. Let Magnificent land, let her land,
we
and
gotta
then
be fair
you can
though.
take off.
We gotta be
I know that,
fair.
but I know
Brother,
that, but
I understand.
you gotta let her get what she gonna say off, and then you can rebuttal. It's okay. So
So,
go ahead, Magnificent,
so
if you don't mind.
for me to tell them no, that they learned that I can't do that because I'm not them, and maybe she was knew, maybe she did like little girl from when she was little. Maybe instead of kissing on the little boys, she was kissing on the little girls. Maybe when she played run, catch, and kiss, she chased the girls. I don't know. Maybe I don't know. My stepsister said she's never had a desire for a man, but I never got her to elaborate on that because I left it at that. That's her life.
Mm-hmm.
So I can't say that somebody didn't feel like they are feminine on the inside or male or male dominant. I can't really say that. I only can go by if this is what they telling me that they felt and they experienced, then I have to accept that contrary to what I think. And that's what
That's
I'm
a
saying.
fact, Stone. I wish you could pull up, yo. I wish you could pull up, Stone. That's a real shit. I
Yeah,
wish you
At the
could.
end of the day, it's still Stone's opinion. Because
right,
Stone's not gay. I'm not gay. We're not gay. So we
Wait,
right.
can't
who's gay?
say.
Who's gay?
I said
No,
Stone.
he said, but Stone is what his Stone is saying from his saying when he said, I wish I can pull up. He's saying from his perspective, like she's saying, is that
Who's happy?
coming from it's coming from a guy that's not gay.
Right.
He's just saying that he don't feel like you're born with that. Like, okay, like what I'm gonna say is amongst, when we was growing up back in the
Okay,
days,
okay.
like
Okay, so
no,
let's
well,
do some more.
What
Let's
if
no,
do
I
listen,
some
what if
more.
I have
hold
a
on,
person? What if
no,
I
listen
have
what
a
I'm saying.
person? What if I have
Right,
a
right.
person that is of that community pull up right now? Would you and express how they feel? What if I
Nah,
have a person right now that's from that community pull up right now?
nah, I don't want to. I don't. I mean, I respect what they do. I'm not knocking what they do. What I'm saying is, I'm just saying from our perspective, right? I can't speak. We can't speak for every because that's an isolated situation.
Exactly. So
And,
you got to get the
but
opinion of a person that's actually in that and that's actually doing that.
yeah, but
That's
what
what I
I'm
said.
saying, you're absolutely right. But if that was again, if that was the topic was about
Right.
the
We ain't even talking
14
about
year
that
old.
topic. Right. That's a fact.
Yeah,
We ain't even talking about that
that's what I'm
topic.
saying.
Yeah,
Like,
we ain't
yeah,
talking.
yeah,
I don't
we
know
don't. Yeah,
how we got
yeah,
on into
yeah.
that.
That's what I'm trying to
Yeah.
say. Like, at the end of
Yeah.
the day, yeah, the topic, like either most of the time, that's what I'm just saying about the 14-year-old. No, I
I
respect the
mean, we
whole
got on into
bill.
that.
Yeah, yeah, but yeah, but the 14-year-old, that's what I'm saying. Like, again, both of y'all was speaking real. Like, as women, it's no way in hell that y'all would even let y'all allow y'all self to do
That's a
that
fact,
or
though,
put y'all
brother.
stuff in the. But then you
We got
also,
way
but then you,
past it.
right, but no, you also said about in the culture, right? Which I respect too, is that you said that culture is different. But when then again, my thing is as a man, that's why I asked you in that culture as a man. I said, well, damn, how does those men feel? You said, well, man was there, ain't no way in the hell. So then I have to go back and ask the women. And again, based off the culture, still, is that woman accountable? And who is accountable?
I
That's what
feel
I'm
so.
that right.
Yes, I
That's what I'm
feel yes.
Oh wait,
Hmm.
accountable for what?
accountable for whatever happened from day one, whether it be the culture, whether it be the mother. I'm saying
Hmm.
who is accountable? Because
Who's
somebody has to be
accountable?
accountable. Because again,
Right.
you can't. The 14-year-old was shot.
Uh huh.
The
Right.
only
Because
person that the only person that was there that understood what was going on, regardless, is one adult. What we know of, allegedly. So my
right.
question is, you got to take those three characters in perspective. So my thing is, who is technically accountable? And
The
is there
person
an
that,
extra or hold on, or is there an extra person too?
okay, it's two
Right.
people held. It's two
Two
people
different
at fault.
questions. There you
Two
go.
people at fault.
All right,
The
let me
person
hear
that
what
pulled
both
the
of
trigger,
y'all got to say.
the person that pulled the trigger, and the mother from allowing her daughter, her young daughter, to live an adult life.
But those are still two minors.
What?
They're still two minors though. They 14 years old.
But he pulled the trigger, right?
So I feel like the adult is accountable. That's just
But,
me.
but
That's
he
my
pulled the
opinion.
trigger, right? So you saying he shouldn't be held accountable for her death, for what he did to her?
No, I didn't. She didn't die, but I
No,
feel like
that's why I correct that and said for what he did to her, he should have no accountability in that. Just because he's 14.
I didn't say he shouldn't be held in accountability. I said I feel like the parent, the adults, because you're dealing with two minors. He's a 14-year-old. I feel like she deserved as much accountability as he should, to be honest. And that's just my opinion. That's just my opinion. That's
Right.
just my opinion.
So
Nah.
see, that's why I'm asking y'all. See, I'm asking who are you? What are your whole like? Okay, okay.
It's no. Here's
The
the thing.
mother,
Here's the thing. What I want you to
listen.
understand is, hold on. What I want you to understand is the content and the build is there's no right or wrong angle because again,
Hmm.
everything is alleged. So I'm just
Right,
getting your perspective. So you just tell
right,
me from your perspective how you see it. That's all I'm
right. You
asking. Is
feel
it?
me?
Well,
Right.
Yeah. I don't want. I don't. I'm not asking you to specify. I'm just
no,
asking
I'm
you
Hmm.
just. To,
no, I'm good. No, because I was trying to understand the question.
no. No.
See,
No.
I'm
I understand. No.
right. I
No. Go ahead.
because you said it was two questions, right?
Right. I said three characters. I
Mm-hmm.
said, but the second question is, could there be a second one? Or I mean not a second one, an
Yeah, I said that.
additional
I
one.
said
Right. Go ahead.
the mother dropped the ball,
Okay.
right? She was negligent. So she's definitely at fault because she was negligent and she dropped the ball. But the 14-year-old needs to be held accountable for his actions
Right.
because he pulled the trigger. Not once, not twice, but three times.
Right. Three times. Yeah.
Now, if I might have had because that's a crime of passion right there.
Yeah, we ain't think
Okay?
about that. That's
That
it.
is
It
a
is.
crime of passion. I said that in the beginning. That was if I can't
Right.
have you, nobody can.
But
So
is it a crime of passion
technically,
at that age? Is it a crime of passion at that age?
yes,
At
because
14 years old?
passion is emotion, and he
Yeah,
felt
because
like
of
he was in
emotion.
love.
Yeah.
It's all
It,
emotions.
yep. That's like when they
No,
say
we
like a
we can't.
person
We
get
can't. We can't
what.
say that though. We can't say that.
Hold on, no, because you got to think about it. The emotion is now in the day of age, and you know that in social media. If a kid don't get a like button, which is is a superficial thing. If they don't, you don't hit a like button. That's why a lot of times, even on YouTube, people don't realize they took the thumbs down button where you can see where people don't like it because people were getting emotionally attached to a damn symbol. Just like
Hmm.
now on Instagram, if you don't hit the like button, they'll literally hit the ask their friend. I get people, no disrespect, that ask me, hey man, do me a favor, put a comment or hit the like button. Which I just send stuff to
But
people I like it because I want to and I watch it. You know what I'm saying?
the
But
the
it's
reason the reason why cross is that I don't feel it was a crime of passion is because I feel like, and this is like I said, this is my
no,
opinion. I'm not speaking on
exactly.
nobody else. This is
Exactly.
my opinion.
Exactly. No, no,
I feel like he was living there. I feel like he was living there. I feel like he was providing. I feel like he was contributing on some real shit. Like that, I mean, on some real stuff.
no,
I
I
feel
get
like
what
he
you're
was
saying.
contributing. And so when she said, okay, well, because they young, these are babies. We talking about babies, 14 years old. They're
Yeah,
not
they
into
baby.
no real relationship and what type of mentality he was on. Because,
Yeah,
but
they don't even have a
he's thinking
learner's
about,
permit.
right, he's thinking about what he's putting out. He made me think about, oh, what if she break up with me, I'm not gonna have no place to stay. Or I may have to try to find somewhere else to go. We gotta look at it from different angles. Like you can't just look at it one sided. You gotta look at it from different angles. And so and this is I said this is just my perspective. I'm not talking about nobody else. I said mine.
Facts.
I feel like he was contributing something. I feel like that. Cause there ain't no way no 14-year-old with that type of mind frame is gonna have no crime of passion. That's just me. A psychology.
Okay,
I study psychology.
let's
That's
define
just me.
crime of passion. Let's
That's
define
just me.
crime of
That's just
passion.
me.
Because if he was 14, he was
He's
quick. They
looking
was
at
quick.
he's looking at okay, now I gotta get out. I gotta find somewhere else to go. That's
Uh-huh.
how I feel like he's looking at.
No,
Uh,
I
That
see what she's saying.
like,
Cause hold on, let me intervene. I see what you're saying because what you're saying is like and again, he's not an adult, but if he's taking on adult roles, that's like if it was a man that was there and he got put out. Is that considered if he went off? My question to you, Mecca, and this is a general question is if he was an adult and he did that, is that considered a crime of passion?
if he loved her, yes. Google crime of passion right now.
Okay.
love
No, that's what I'm
at
saying.
14. At
Yes,
14,
if that's what he thought. See, that's what he thought.
Yes.
See, in his
Right.
mind, he was in love in his
Mm-hmm.
mind, even though
Mm-hmm.
he's not old enough to know that he wasn't. In his mind, he was in love. And if he did pay bills and he took care of her and he looked out for her and she tried to throw him out, then yes, I can see him losing control.
she didn't throw him out nothing. She a 14-year-old. The mother did. She only said she don't want to be involved. She didn't throw
That's
him
Right.
out nothing. She 14 years
exactly,
old. How
exactly.
she
She
threw him
broke
out of
up
something?
with him. She broke. What happened to people when they don't want to with adults who don't want to be
That's
with
why. That's why
somebody?
I know it's
And
more. That's why
listen,
I know it's
and
more.
listen.
That's
Let me
why I
finish. Let
know
me
it's
finish.
more
And then
into it than
when it
just.
We got
happens, right?
only one person. Hold on. We gotta have order. We gotta have some order. Okay, so
See,
one person.
this is why I
Okay,
asked you to
smoke a lot.
Google
What you say?
crime of
Smoke a
passion.
lot.
The
What you say?
meaning of crime of passion is when you think, when you feel something for someone and you cannot control that emotion, right? So you turn violent. It's a if I can't have you, nobody can. That's a if I can't have you, nobody can situation, even though he was 14. That's why it happened so rapidly
Okay,
like
so
that,
so
because
so
he was too young.
That's not a crime of passion. We don't know if he was homeless or not. We gotta know his background.
that's what I was
We don't
about to
know if he
say.
was
I'm gonna
homeless
let
or not
Empress Cat. I'm gonna let Empress Cat build now.
Okay.
Go ahead,
because we
Empress. I'm
don't
gonna
know.
let you
We
build
don't know
on
if he
that.
was homeless or not. And like I said, and see, my thing is that I'm going strictly by the culture. The
And I'm
culture,
going
because
strictly by
I know how
domestic
it
violence.
goes. That culture, they will take anybody in. They will take anybody in. That's just how they do. And if you provide, you helping any way you can. You provide any type of food or anything, monetary assessments. You welcome. You're welcome to stay here. You could catch up.
That
How
was
they
her
call it.
boyfriend. That would be different if it wasn't her
It's
boyfriend.
a culture. I'm looking at the
It was
culture. You
her
gotta look at the
boyfriend.
culture.
The culture is fine. It still was her boyfriend. See, that was her
You
boyfriend.
have
That
to look
wasn't
at the
just
culture.
somebody
We're talking about a whole year long. We're talking about a 13-year-old. From
boyfriend.
if you talking about boyfriend,
Right.
14 when this incident happened.
Boyfriend.
So they've
Exactly.
been together for a year.
Boyfriend.
You talking about 13. You think you as a female, a woman, a parent, a mother, you're gonna have your 13-year-old
Well, we
think they're
not
gonna have
see, see, see,
a
this is not
boyfriend,
my
a
situation.
boyfriend, a
This is
boyfriend at
not
13? Are you
but see,
crazy?
No, this not my situation. We sticking with the facts. And the fact of the matter is,
That's why
even
I
though
said the
that's part of their
culture. That's
culture,
why I
and
said the
right,
culture.
it's
You
part
have
of
to
their
know the
culture, but
culture.
it's still at the end of the day,
That's
it
why
was
I said the
still
culture. You
her
have to know the culture.
boyfriend.
They do it different in the culture. It don't matter your age. If you contributing to the household, you welcome. You can live there. It don't matter. Long as you contributing to the household, it don't matter. So when she say, but she's young, she's a baby. She don't know nothing. She don't want to be she don't know about no long term type of thing. She
Right.
might see somebody else and be like, oh, he cute or whatever. I like him.
Yep.
And she like, oh, well, nigga, wow, I'm liking him right now, so we're gonna break it open. And this nigga like, yo, but I've been doing all this. I've been contributing money to your motherfucking household. I've been
That's what
making sure
most
y'all
young.
got
That's
heat.
what most
You
young
know what
niggas
type
would
of
have
shit? Like,
said.
come
I know
on.
most. No, I know most young niggas would have said that. They would have snapped. I know niggas like that.
Okay, so let me ask
Niggas
y'all
would have
this.
snapped.
They were boyfriend and girlfriend, right?
Right.
Let's eliminate the age right now, okay? Because we know they was too young for that. But that's what they were, right? Boyfriend and girlfriend, right? So a crime of passion in popular uses refer to a violent crime in which the perpetrator commit the act against someone because of a sudden strong impulse such as anger, which is what he was,
Right.
or
Right.
jealousy rather than as
Mm.
a premeditated crime.
Well, that's
Because
what it
they were
say.
a couple, because they were a couple,
Yeah. That's what
even
it
though they
say.
were 14, I guarantee you they're going to charge him as an adult. It's going to be domestic and they're going to classify it as a crime of passion. Mark my
They
words.
said you heard the woman in there. She did say, "Ma'am, you do realize this is domestic violence," and she said, "Yeah." No, they did say that in the video that
So,
the
so,
reporter
so,
said it
so,
was domestic violence.
what's the legal age of consent in that state?
They charging him as an adult. This is a crime. This is attempted
Where's
murder.
that
This
in
is beyond the
Wisconsin?
I
legal
think what's
age
the
now.
legal age of consent in that state?
I'm gonna look it
No,
up.
so it do not only apply if they are married. As long as you are considered a couple, they're going to
In
consider.
Wisconsin, hold on. Oh, hold on. Let me. Wait a minute. I ain't on. I don't want to misquote. The sexual intercourse with a child age is 16 or older. That is the
16.
legal
Okay, so
age
she
of
was
consent.
13. So she was 13. There you go.
Okay, what's that got to do with the crime he committed? Absolutely nothing. What he's going to be
It
charged
got,
with.
it got a lot to do with it. It got a lot to do with
Okay,
it.
that's why they're charging him as an adult.
And he should be. I never said I never debated that. I never
And
debated
it's a
that.
Right.
He
reason
should
why.
be.
That's what I'm saying. It's a
He should
reason
be.
why. Whether regardless to the culture, the mother is definitely responsible. She was
And she should
negligent.
be held
She
accountable too.
dropped the ball. I feel she should get arrested too. Yes, I do. But
Yeah.
at the end of the day, he needs to be held accountable for what he did.
Right. I mean, we're not debating that. What we was trying to that's what I'm saying. Like it's not just about you gotta understand, it's not just about black and white sometimes. You gotta go into the depths of it and understand where it come from, the root, the stem. And that's why I
Well,
said
we
that's why I
know
Right.
it's
brought up the
part of their
culture.
culture.
That's
We
why I
already
brought the culture where it come from.
right,
How they raised. They raised like that.
right,
They
and they
raised like
raised
that.
like that, and
And
we
not
don't
saying
agree
it's
with it.
right. I'm not
Right,
saying it's right, but I'm just telling you what the facts. That's how
right.
they raised.
And I got that.
Right.
They raised like that, right? So now that we know that they raised like that, and he done shot her in the head 3 times, this is where we at. We at the he shot her in the head 3 times
And the
now.
woman and the mother should be held accountable too.
And I
To
said
be
that.
honest,
Yeah.
she
I
should be
said
held
that.
accountable.
I
She
said that.
definitely should be held
Yeah.
accountable. Her daughter
As
was
she
13
should.
Right.
years old when she got involved with this dude.
She should definitely be charged with child endangerment, negligence,
Yes.
and all of that.
That's a
Yes,
fact.
she should.
That's a fact.
That's a
That's a
fact.
fact. That's a fact. You
Beyond a reasonable doubt.
and you know what? And I can even go on prostitution. To be honest, Yeah, I can go on prostitution because
Oh, that's deep.
cause I,
That's
cause
right.
I know
Yeah.
that motherfucker. I know that motherfucker was paying them bills in there. He was contributing something. He was contributing something, and you was selling your child for profit.
Yeah.
For them bills, for that light
Now let's
bill.
get to that. So
Yeah.
let's get to that.
Yeah.
Let's get to that too.
Yeah.
Let's get
That
to that
too.
too.
Yeah.
All of
Let's
that.
break that down.
Let's
Let's
get to
break
that
that
too.
down.
All of that.
So as a mother, y'all thinking at the same time, 32 people in the chat. So y'all saying at the same time that that y'all would consider that prostitution because if she's paying he helped paying anything he contributing to, and he laying up in that house knowing he's underage. So would she be harboring an underage child too?
You see, and that's why I
That's
want
what
to know.
depends.
That's why I
That
want to know his
depends on
background.
whether his
I gotta
parents
know his
know he was there or
background.
not.
Yep, I gotta know his background.
See, that
I gotta find,
depends.
I gotta look up his back. See, that's why. But see, that's why they didn't disclose his name. You got peep game now. That's why they didn't
Yeah,
disclose his fucking name. Now, why they disclose hers? They both minors. Why they disclose hers, but they ain't disclose his though. Got a peep
facts.
game now. Got a peep
Yes,
game. Cause I
I
want to know
wonder.
his background.
Yeah, I want to know his background. I want to know
Mhm.
like what was he? Was he a was he a ball player? Was he a known hitter? What was it? Salute, Jen. I see you in the building.
I don't know.
Smoke a
We
lot
just
Salute
is
to
in the building.
everybody.
we just
Yes,
gonna have
salute
to
to
research
everybody
it
in the
more.
building. Pulled up.
That's all.
Make sure,
We just gonna have to
make,
research it some more.
make sure you like, share, and subscribe, y'all.
When
And
this
share
happened?
Yeah,
this.
yeah,
There's some
yeah.
good content
98
right
people.
here.
98 people up in here now. They coming back up in here.
When this
Yeah,
happened, bro?
salute. To you. Yeah, it's
It-
12:31 in the AM, man. We just building right now.
Y'all make sure y'all share this, yo. This good content right here. And it bring awareness to our
Yeah,
community. Y'all make sure y'all share
facts,
this.
facts. Mental health is really, really sad. 106 people coming up in here. There it is. It's getting bigger. So we're
This is
gonna
better.
run this video back. Salute to everybody coming in. I appreciate everybody coming in here. It's late night. It's 12:31, late night hour. You know what I'm saying? We on here just rocking, and then we're gonna get out of here in a little bit. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate everybody rocking with us.
5, a walking miracle. That's what the mother of a 14-year-old girl is saying. After
Hit that, hit that like button, comment. 140 in the building. Hit that like button, comment, subscribe.
Memorial Drive in Racine. That boy is charged as an adult.
Uba Ali sat down with the girl's mom, who tells us her daughter is defying the odds.
She's just so proud to be alive.
Miranda Perales says her 14-year-old daughter, Jasleen Jones, is talking, walking, and smiling at Children's Wisconsin just 2 days after being shot several times.
She's still her spunky self. She can't wait to put on her makeup.
Investigators say Jasleen was shot in the head 3 times by her 14-year-old boyfriend when she tried to break up with him. They say the boyfriend admitted to shooting Jasleen in what he called a, quote, fit of rage.
I had no idea. No idea he had a gun.
Perales says her daughter dated the teen for more than a year. She never noticed any concerning signs.
I bought the kid Christmas presents, you know? I mean, you never know that type of stuff until the mask is unveiled.
This is truly domestic violence at age 14. Did you ever think that was even possible?
I did not think that was possible. I did not think that was possible just because they're kids. And
167 people and came in the building. Hey, so what y'all think based off of that? So, like the woman said, this is domestic violence. Salute, Miss BTV. I see you, Queen. 194 in the building. There we go. Get them numbers up. Hit that like button.
Well,
It's
reason
you
why I
know what I'm
brought
saying?
that
It's
up
in the
because
AM.
I know that's how they're gonna charge him. Because if they charge him that way, he gets more time.
Wow.
If they
That's
charge him
crazy.
as say like he was just somebody that was just living there, but they wasn't intimate or boyfriend and considered a couple, he would get less time because it would be like assault with a deadly weapon with intent to kill,
Salute,
something like
Slugger.
that.
I see you in the building. Salute, Slugger.
So with them charging him as the adult and labeling as domestic, that's why you heard them say that in the he was enraged, right? You see, they just used a different word
Right.
than crime of passion, but when they get to the courts, that's what it's going to turn into.
Yeah, it's gonna get ugly. So let's go ahead and continue to build on that. Salute to y'all.
And
I'm loving this build. Both of y'all queens. Appreciate y'all.
I didn't was kids.
The 14-year-old is charged as an adult with attempted first-degree intentional homicide. Considering the trauma Jasleen went through,
She's a walking miracle.
her family is thankful her brain function wasn't impacted.
She's lost sight in one of her eyes, but just told her she's going to be able to do everything that people with two eyes can do.
Jasleen will also have to live with several bullets lodged in her body, but she's taking the worst day of her life
God gave her the second chance
and using it to speak up for those in relationships.
This is her new path, and I'm going to help her in every way possible.
In Wauwatosa,
Slugger, you ain't got nothing to do, man. Get up on the panel. You're more than welcome. Get on the panel. We building.
yeah, this is sad. This is sad.
It is, man. She gonna be disfigured
But
and shit like that, man. It's like,
don't be surprised if later the mother get arrested as well. Don't be surprised. Don't be surprised if they don't charge her with like
that's why I
5.
think she was trying to be all nonchalant about it. That's why I feel like she was trying to be all damn. 211 people in here. Hit that like button, man. Hit that like button. Run the numbers up tonight. Or
They
this
were
morning, whatever it is.
underage, and in their state, they wasn't legally able to allegedly to do that. So she was what they call it, influencing the delinquent of a minor and
Yeah, some shit like that. Some old complicated shit. Some old statutory, like you say, some old like child trafficking type shit.
child trafficking,
That's a fact.
prostitution,
That's what we gotta get to. That's what we got.
sex
That's
trafficking,
yeah.
Yes.
Child
Yes.
prostitution
Y'all
is who we
building
need to
now.
get to. For
Come
real.
on now.
That's
Y'all
that's why I
building
said
now.
like what's the age limit in that state?
right?
You talking about 13? It's a whole year. She 14 right now, and they've been in a relationship for 13. You was condoning it? Nah, you went to child prostitution. Nah, you went to child prostitution.
They probably actually met at 12 and then became boyfriend and girlfriend at 13. And then now this.
I need to know his background though. I need to know that.
But we gotta find his name.
So listen, so basically what we saying is he was trying to get at her about it at the age of 12, really, and then they started hooking up 13, then he moved in probably basically around about, I want to know when he really
how did they meet? In 13.
Yeah.
Where did y'all meet?
They
Was
met
it
at school.
online?
I'm
Was it
more likely they
online?
met at school.
But was it online? It could have been online.
I'm gonna play it back, Jen. So let's play it back. So we got people up here in the building. Everybody said they missed it. Slugger, salute to Jen. I know y'all ain't seen it, so we're gonna play it back. Let me give y'all the backdrop of it. 14-year-old in Racine, Wisconsin, messed around. He was dating this little girl or whatever. We don't know. Allegedly, he could have been living there. We just going at all angles. But one of the things is that she broke up with him. When she broke up with him, he shot her 3 times. Shot her 3 times in the head. Right? She luckily, by the grace of God, she's still alive. Her mama is explaining the story. And the way her mama is explaining the story, the shit is like, to me, is like, it ain't adding up. And her mama trying to cover up the fact, to me personally, and like other queens on here, is that she ain't about to write. So let's go again. We're gonna watch it. Salute to y'all. 209 people in the building right now. Salute to y'all. Thank y'all for coming in here, just watching this, and I appreciate y'all. Let's go.
A walking miracle. That's what the mother of a 14-year-old girl is saying this evening.
Hit that like button, comment, subscribe. Hit that like.
By her teen boyfriend.
This happened over the weekend near 21st and Memorial Drive in Racine. That boy is charged as an adult.
Uba Ali sat down with the girl's mom, who tells us how her daughter is defying the odds.
She's just so proud to be alive.
Miranda Perales says her 14-year-old daughter, Jasleen Jones, is talking, walking, and smiling at Children's Wisconsin just 2 days after being shot several times.
She's still her spunky self. She can't wait to put on her makeup.
Investigators say Jasleen was shot in the head 3 times by her 14-year-old boyfriend when she tried to break up with him. They say the boyfriend shooting Jasleen and what he called a, quote, fit of rage.
I had no idea. No idea he had a gun.
Perales says her daughter dated the teen for more than a year. She never noticed any concerning signs.
I bought the kid Christmas presents, you know? I mean, you never know that type of stuff until the mask is unveiled.
This is truly domestic violence at age 14. Did you ever think that was even possible?
I did not think that was possible. I did not think that was possible just because they're kids. And I didn't think evil was in kids.
The 14-year-old is charged as an adult with attempted first-degree intentional homicide. Considering the trauma Jasleen went through,
she's a walking miracle.
Her family is thankful her brain function wasn't impacted.
She's lost sight in one of her eyes, but that's totally going to be able to do everything that people with 2 eyes can do.
Jasleen will also have to live with several bullets lodged in her body, but she's taking the worst day of her life.
God gave her the second chance.
And you speak up for those in violent relationships.
And I'm going to help her in every way possible.
In Wauwatosa, Uba Ali, TMJ4 News.
Salute. We got King in the building. We got King on the panel. Appreciate you, King, coming to bless the channel again. You know what I'm saying? 195 people in it. Hit that like button, subscribe. Hit that like button, subscribe. So what do you think again, King? I know you gave your point of view again.
Oh, man.
You got a man's point of view. So what do you think?
I've been listening to these women, but yo, I'm gonna keep it real. What was the father at? That's what was the daddy
real
at?
Shit. No,
yeah,
that's real shit.
Because I know, even though I'm not the best father in the world, but if my kid's mother said, "Oh yeah, you know your daughter got a new boyfriend, so and so," I gotta meet this nigga. When I meet this dude, I gotta put the fear of God in him. I'm like, yo, whatever you do to my daughter, I'm gonna have done to you, you little punk ass nigga.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
That's real shit. So, but do you think 13 at that age? Think about it. It was a year, like we was talking about. Do you think 13 is the proper age?
No, bro. No.
Okay.
It gotta be 16 and up, yo. No,
right.
12, no 13, no 14, no 15, 16 and up, because I remember when I was like 12, 13, 14, had a mother's, the girls I used to date used to be. They didn't really pay attention. Like, oh, the father paid attention. Even the stepfather paid attention. Like, yo, nigga, you really 14? You big as hell, nigga. Like, yeah, I'm 14. Yeah, I'm 13.
Right.
And they had to really talk to my parents. Like, yo, how old's your son? Oh, he's 13, he's 14. They was like, oh, okay. You look older than that. I gotta make sure. That's what these parents gotta start doing. They gotta start making sure, man. Oh, your son running the streets like that? He can't fuck with my daughter.
Right.
The mother got this dude in the house, yo. She got him in the house. He probably buying groceries, laying up. I ain't gonna say he's staying the night every night, but he's staying the night sometimes because the mother bought him gifts. He's doing something in order for the mother to feel comfortable to buy him gifts.
That's a fact. taking care of the daughter. At least he help paying the daughter's bills where she ain't paying them. Something he doing something.
Yeah, facts.
Salute, Slugger. We got Slugger, my brother Slugger on the panel. Appreciate you tapping in.
Appreciate you, man. That's mind blowing because it's crazy how I took a power nap and just to catch this live so late, man. It was meant for me to be here. Appreciate everybody on the panel. Appreciate everybody on the in the chat. Say, just like King, I'm gonna shoot back with what King said. What the heck, this youngster feels so comfortable coming in there just because a youngster. See, my daughters wasn't able to date at 14. Period, point blank. You definitely wasn't gonna be sitting in my living room. If you was doing it, it was behind the scenes.
Right.
But the whole crazy thing is, man, look, this is a little bit off. Man, I woke up because I had a crazy dream. Man, made me get up and hug my wife. Huh? It made me get up and hug my wife, Cross, King, Miss Mecca. It made me get up and hug my wife because, I always say stay prepared. And then I wake up and then, check the web and I see you on here talking about this young 14-year-old little boy who wasn't raised right. You know what I'm saying? And man, look, my dream was set up on I wasn't ready. You know what I'm saying? And that's the most powerful dream to wake a dad. Yeah, it makes a dad like, God dang, I hug my wife. I'm like, because I'm thinking I'm always gonna be there. So I give them the tools just in case I'm not there to protect themselves. But Pop want to be there every goddamn chance of drama. You know what I'm saying? But one thing it showed me, man, when I woke up was the violence ain't gonna never stop. You know what I'm saying? And as I looked at that mama, her not having a man nowhere, or if she did have a man, right? He wasn't built for that. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of things, the trauma, the shock of somebody popping out a gun and popping your daughter in the house.
Now, what I'm saying is she might have had a nigga around, but it wasn't a man around because at the end of the day he wasn't there because ain't nobody like King said. We know these kids young nowadays, like that when you see these it's 17, 18, 19-year-olds, 21-year-olds, man, that's damn getting money, bro. When I say they getting a lot of money, so imagine he up in that crib at 13. It's like the one I did in the Dumfries, Virginia thing. Think about it. That dude was 20. He was 23 messing with a 17-year-old. He shot her up, killed a 3-year-old, everybody in the house. You see what I'm saying? Like, this is the day and age we living in, and that's what what we're saying is it's kind of messed up. 201 people in here in the chat, man. Hit that like button. Hit that like button. And that's why I said it's just crazy to me. So my thing is like Bourne said, that one of the biggest questions is where the hell is the daddy at? And like you said, it makes you cringe and makes you get up and hug your damn wife and be like, damn, I know I can't be everywhere. I wish I could. That shit's scary because think about it. Like, even though her daddy wasn't around, man, my thing is, damn, she ain't had no uncles. She ain't had no damn body.
But Cross, think like this too. Man, how do you think the family gonna react knowing that this lady allowed her daughter to be in so much harm's way? Oh yeah, they probably sold candy from school together. They probably just hung out like little kids. But in the thing of a young mind is rejection.
Right.
And I know I really didn't care. That's just me though. But at the end of the day, come on, man, that's crazy, man. Because if the daddy wasn't around, right, and he hears about the bad news, how did daddy feel? You know what I'm saying? Man, I can't even imagine being a daddy and knowing I wasn't, man, say, man, we're gonna shut down the whole city, man.
Right.
And that's crazy. I ain't talking about the whole city like causing harm to everybody else, but I'm gonna have to go talk to their family though. They gotta feel like I'm,
Fact.
you know what I'm saying? That's how I look at it. It's a messed up
Nah, that's
situation.
real. Nah, that's real shit.
Yeah.
So let's let the queen come back and rebuttal. Magnificent. You there, Mecca?
Becca.
Yo.
There she go. Yo. So we oh, you echoing.
You hear me?
Yeah, you was echoing. You echoing.
Yeah, we hear you.
Y'all hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah, we can hear you. All right.
Oh, you
Oh, I
echoing.
don't have no rebuttal. I'm echoing?
No, I can hear echo in the backdrop. Okay,
Hold up. Let me close the window.
I'll mute myself.
Oh, I don't have no rebuttal to that because that's what I remember. I said I wanted to see how some fathers would feel about, their daughter, 13-year-old daughter laying up in an adult relationship like that. So I'm in agreement with what y'all
right.
saying from the father's point of view. But I know her last name is Jones, the little girl. So she got a father.
And
That's
you know
real
what though?
spill.
Hey, you know what though? Speaking on what she just said, Miss Mecca just said, Queen Mecca. At the end of the day, I also say,
Oh, you echoing. You echoing, Mac. I'm gonna mute you. All
is
right,
it
go
echo
ahead.
now?
No, you good. Go ahead. It was her echoing. Go ahead.
The craziest thing is, understanding motherly love, but then sometimes you just gotta get tough with it. You know what I'm saying? You sitting there watching your daughter have, like y'all say, a full blown relationship. That look cute, don't it? But now how it look? You know what I'm saying? It's so crazy because I think if they had a man in the house, if it's, I don't know, shoot, I'm just speaking. If I was in the house, that was not gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? Guidance to a young lady's life, yeah, is set up by the mom, but the daddy is a disciplinary. So this dude that went up there, probably kicked his foot up on the table, coffee table, and all that. If it ain't no man there, I'm just saying, he started feeling himself.
Right.
And then for the daughter
Facts.
to try to break up with him, oh, you just violated that young man. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying, man. You don't give them power like that. You don't give no child power. They start making some grown folks' decision. That's the
That's facts.
craziest part, man.
Yes.
Cross,
Now
I'm
go
gonna
ahead,
get up
King.
out of here because you know it's late. Me and
Yeah, I
Good
already
Show.
know. You know what I'm saying? I'm just up trying to run the numbers up tonight. You know what I'm saying?
All right.
So I appreciate you coming up here, Slugger. Appreciate it.
All right. Appreciate it. You have a good night.
Peace. You too. So yeah, King, I'll let you piggyback off that when you said facts.
No, he was saying it was real because there's no way you should be let that kid have that type of power to be in your household, in your rest with your kid, yo. It's that's crazy, yo.
Yeah.
And when and then the mother talking about her makeup. Why you still talking about her fucking? Why you talking about her makeup and shit? Talk about the shit
Right.
she gonna go through
That's
for
the
years
thing.
to come.
Look, that's the thing that bothered me when she said she can't wait to put her makeup. I said, man, you sound so fake, dog. Like, who says that in response? The makeup of all things you could have came up with was makeup, bro. Like, her face is disfigured, dog. Like, come on, man. At 14 years old, now she's got to live with it, not you, mama. You don't got to live with it.
Yeah,
You ain't got to
the
go through
mama.
the therapy. Yeah, you ain't gotta go through none of that.
Therapy and who's echoing?
That's Mecca. Mecca, you echoing. You gotta turn some. You got something in the backdrop that's on.
Yo, tell her to delete the YouTube and just stay on the StreamYard.
Yeah, delete the YouTube. That way you can be able to. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like when you say the makeup, I was like, when she said that shit, I was like, damn, that sound to me as an adult, that sound cold hearted. She can't wait to put makeup on. Shit, I guess she can't. You know what I mean? Damn, he shot her 3 times. Like you talking about she in good spirit. We don't know that. That's what she said. That's what her mother said. We only getting her mother's a damn word from it. That's what pissed me off. Yeah, that daughter, Jen said the daughter got to live with it, not mom. You right. Yeah. She got to live with that shit, dog. Oh, I don't know what happened, Mecca. She said she was on the phone. Oh, you know what? She should probably hit that. And when she come back in, hit settings and then go to audio and hit noise cancellation. That's what it is. Check the box and noise cancellation. And then you that's what it is, Mecca, if you was on your phone. That's all. But yeah, that's crazy to me, Born. And I knew when I played this, I was like, cause people to look at this shit right here, cause I can't believe this. Cause go ahead.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Okay, you back, Mecca?
Is it echoing now?
No, you good now.
Okay.
Perfect.
See,
perfect.
My thing is, I'm still stuck on that. I didn't think this would happen because they were kids.
Right.
I'm stuck on. I cannot get past that comment.
Right.
You did not think that a 13-year-old, 14-year-old, that they was emotionally together when it's adults that's not emotionally together?
Right.
To be able to handle rejection? That's
Yeah,
crazy
that's
to me.
crazy.
That's crazy to me.
Nah, you're right.
And the fact that you let your daughter lay up a whole year. Good thing she didn't get pregnant. Let her lay up with for a whole year.
A whole year.
Like she's an adult, they're an adult, and you want to say, and I even brought him Christmas presents.
That's crazy.
No, you did
That's
more than that.
crazy.
You gave. If this was back in the days when people sold their daughters, because that's what she did.
Yeah.
She sold her daughter for a pack of Newports. 100 in the box.
The shorts. Mm-hmm. Damn.
Like that's crazy. That I don't understand women. I don't understand, and I'm not gonna put it on all women. I don't understand those kinds of mothers because just because you are a female or a woman don't make you a mother.
Facts.
But I don't
Nah, that's some real
understand
shit.
how as much pain as it is to get that whole body out of you and for you to not protect it at all costs, like you will protect them lace fronts or them nails. When that nail break, you run and get
You
your nail
preaching
done.
now.
That you get that
You
nail
preaching.
fixed. You get that
Yeah.
nail fixed. If your track is coming unglued, you go handle that. That's an emergency.
Facts.
It's too many perverts. It's too many mentally undiagnosed people running around here with issues that have been through some hard things in their life.
Yep.
And then you put them in an adult situation.
With a gun.
It's the same thing with a gun. It's the
And
same
sex.
thing.
Sex and a
And
gun.
sex. It's the same thing with the gangs.
Yep.
They young. That's why they shooting each other over dumbness.
Facts.
They're not mentally mature for adult situations.
Nah, it's
They're
real.
not.
Nah, it's real. So King, I'm sorry, Queen. I ain't want to cut you off. I was gonna
Yeah.
say, is at 1:00. I'm about to get ready to get off here. I want to go ahead. I appreciate y'all, man. I appreciate people coming in the chat tonight. I'm gonna try to get on in the morning. I got a
Yo,
game
no doubt,
tomorrow.
bro.
Yeah, I got to
You know
get.
what
I
I'm
got
saying?
a
I always
game.
gotta show you love, bro.
Yes, no doubt, man. I appreciate you, man. You already know, and Mecca, I appreciate it's all love. And then when Empress Cat coming on here, man, that was well respected. Slugger, I appreciate y'all, man. Like I said, I'm gonna lay it down. I got to get up. I got a game in the morning with my team. You know what I'm saying? Thank you, everybody coming in. The mods, everybody coming in, and everybody showing love. I'm gonna go ahead and let Mecca go out, and then I'm gonna let King go out. Salute.
Yo, bro, man, I appreciate you too, bro. You know, I always show you love. You show me love all the time, so I gotta come up no matter if I'm tired or not. I gotta come and show you love, bro.
Facts.
But yo, let me let everybody know this is the King of New Jersey. This is BTB TV. We bully the bullies. I'm your honorable born divine almighty Allah. Yo, I'm down with the cross of plug. And we ain't no bloods or no Crips. We doing our own thing. BTB TV that started his old gig. Like nigga, what?
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 Queen, you do the honors and end us out.
Well, I just want to thank you. I like y'all shows. You know, I like to listen to y'all more than come on the platform because I like all of y'all
Right.
opinions, and I just want
Right.
everybody in the YouTube world know Born traded me in for his pet cat, but it's all good. I ain't mad at you either. He's still cute.
I love it. It's love. So already, man, I appreciate everybody coming
And
in. I appreciate
so I appreciate y'all.
and appreciate everybody else coming in here. Again, salute to everybody tonight and this morning. And I'll see y'all later. Peace.
I don't doubt.